Yes, I got my
Success!
D&D notebook. I'm good now.
Man,
Yeah.
that
having-
pack of Oreos really filled me up.
What's that?
The packet of Oreos really filled me up.
I bet it has.
We do have a mixer. Blurb. It says that I'm live. This is saying that we're
You are live.
Your chat has loaded.
Ooh.
However, you are live,
see
but
it.
it's saying weekly. You're playing Zombie before.
All the echoes. Muting.
And yeah, I can hear myself, which I don't like. My voice is terrible. Also, it is worth me pointing out, I believe that the stream chat window is cutting off potentially some of the other chat, like the bottom of the chat.
Yeah, the very bottom of the chat.
Shouldn't be, but
No, I don't think your bot's turned on.
ooh, it's not updating. It's what it's doing. Why is it not
Oh,
updating?
okay.
Had the best of smells.
Best of smells? Best of smells?
That's it, because I definitely didn't see the bottom.
My cologne is like over $80.
There we go. There we go.
There we go.
It's because I minimized that window.
Ah.
And just clicking away from it.
That's not the
I
new
hosted
button.
it. It's not popping up, but I hosted it.
You should all be able to see that. You have game screen. I need to update. My bot is
The
live.
game.
I forgot about my bot.
Ah, fuck, you can die for a day, it's fine. But also, it still says Zombie Army 4 Dead Wolf.
I'm working on that.
Okay.
I feel like starting up my bot is less likely to break my poor computer than starting a bot.
So weren't that funny, mate? Weren't that funny, mate?
I like the count off of freaking
Sesame Street.
for a second.
Are you guys all in her stream right now?
I
Yeah.
can be, but no.
Sweet, there you go. I put a poll up.
Actually, babe, you're a channel editor. You have the ability to change what game I'm streaming.
To /set title.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, you're,
Set
you're
title,
admin.
one word? Yeah, there we go. What
Yep.
company changed it to, babe?
Dungeons. No. Title? I've changed the title. I
Set
need
game.
the game changed. Set game
Alright.
to Dungeons and Dragons, I guess.
Oh,
Why
that's
you-
right. I'm supposed to let people know that we are about to start.
You guys are rude.
Woo!
Hang on, I forgot to put an S on Dragon, so it's just Dungeons and Dragons.
That's fine, it's done.
Oh, it added its own
Wait, it's
thing.
called
Dragon's
Dragon's
Guard.
Heart.
Hang on.
Alright, I will. My bot is
Yeah, no,
signing in.
I don't know why it's putting Dragon Shard on the bottom. Maybe because it's trying to link it to a game and I can't set it to its own thing.
So set it to... Hold on, let me find it. Yo, I
No, there we go. It's doing something else now.
My laptop's like just realized everything that's happening and cranked its temperatures up to 90 degrees from over
Yeah,
here.
I'll get it sorted,
Oh,
alright.
boy.
I can search games and type in. Dungeons and Dragno. So Dungeons and Dragons is just a thing, but it won't let me put Dungeons and Dragons.
That could be a thing.
Oh, it's because I got it sorted.
Be hilarious.
No, it just no drag. What the hell?
Don't chop nobody's pee up. Don't chop nobody's pee up, cause they need that to urinate.
What?
You may have to just do it yourself, babe. It's not being fun for me.
Giggity. Alright. Back to what I was doing. Because I was trying to be entertaining.
Nope, it's still just. Anything else I can try? Seeing as we're not doing Dragon Shard, I don't want to falsely advertise. I like that we all voted for Omicrom.
Yeah, feel
to be our
bad, man.
first death. But you are the healer slash robot.
I should probably turn my Xbox off.
Don't turn my Xbox on.
I'm gonna turn down for what?
Alright, we have so far an RJ. Not that anyone can see you yet, but I have successfully input your camera. Woo. The next one, new source. Oh boy. This is that. Done. Click into here. Is anyone else particularly using a cam, or thinks they will be throughout the session?
I've set it. I've set your title now to Dungeons and Dragons 50, and that's worked.
Sweet. Sounds good. What was my answer from everyone regarding whether they would be including a camera or not?
I think it should.
Not today.
I will
Yeah,
not
me
be
and
for
Wolfie.
this session.
Then Wolfie? Alright.
Yeah. I need a notebook. That's what I need.
Yeah, I should probably grab mine actually too.
Hello. We should not agree that is the finest computer setup.
That is pretty fucking good. Yeah, no, that's why I was like, I could use a laptop or
The double monitor, the fucking and an audio speak.
I'm not going to be using the speakers. It's just how my headset's running.
See there's an audio interface there.
This thing, yeah.
Yeah, if you want to plug in things in there,
I
you'll
love
get
it.
true stereo. The one on the bottom right.
It's just that I won't be able to relay my audio from me back in.
It's not too
That's why I'm using this.
Although Lou, when I'm down there, we're gonna have to work out how we're gonna do it. Oh, when you're up here.
Bring a Bluetooth headset.
Oh, motherfucking.
I just mean for like character sheets and all that stuff as well.
Character sheets, I have a hard copy.
Okay. But yeah, like that's what a month away.
That's fine. I bring a laptop, right?
Yeah, I'll have my laptop. Yeah.
What have I done?
I'm gonna have basically my full rig with me. Let's be honest, other than my TV.
I mean, you might need to bring a TV. Now we go on.
Well, no, it's more for like then when we're at E-tags, innit? Like
yeah.
we have the systems that we
Have you
need.
considered just getting a car?
I mean, are you gonna pay for it? Also, I have a
Maybe.
Bluetooth headset, so.
So yeah,
Oh, shit.
just so you guys are aware, the laptop that I'm running, the Pixelland thing and everything on, has an Intel Platinum.
We're
Should get an
supposed
upgrade
to
for
be
Like
able to
that's how
start,
old I'm working
but for
with.
some reason, the one I made for Wolfie's camera just refuses to load the filters so that I can.
Oh, Wolfie, you can't have a camera this session, I guess.
No, it's not even that. It's just
No.
it refuses. Like I had the filters open and then I accidentally clicked something else and now it refuses to load the filters. Which the filters is how I crop the camera to fit into the overlay.
No.
You know what is really weird?
What?
Your cam in Discord and your cam in stream are mirror images of each other. You look left in one, you look right in the other.
That's funny.
Right, but surely that means, oh right, you can't see your camera yet. I was like, sure, that means the same's happening for your camera.
I don't know. I don't know.
Heard a what?
There you go, RJ. There you go, RJ.
What do you mean there you go, RJ? What? What do you mean there you go, RJ?
And you typed hi and
Oh right, I don't have that
Well,
open
well,
right now.
I asked if you were if there's a smaller person inside there, or are you
Oh,
entirely
for fuck's
mechanical?
sake, you're a prick.
Are you a diva man?
Also, my Pokemon Go running this entire time, I didn't realise.
I don't, like, there's
Oh my
there's no
god, I can
reason
see his
for it
butt.
to be throwing this much of a hissy fit. It makes no
Just run
sense.
no
Ooh.
cams for now.
Because we're only 35 minutes late.
It's better late than frickin' never. True that.
I mean, we're live. We are live. That is a thing. I just can't seem to get cameras working.
Well, from the sounds of it, mine works.
Yours works.
Yeah.
Wolfie
Look at that,
is
it's so
working.
pretty.
It's on the screen. Look, you know what? I'm just gonna show you how broken this is.
Let's go.
I successfully cropped into the box, and Wolfie, I got halfway through cropping it and then accidentally opened something, so it took away the cropping settings, and now he's just kind of splurging out to the sides.
Also, to answer your question, yes, my camera is also flipped.
I don't understand.
But like that means that yeah, this side, which is then Wolfie's cam. Like just. Also, Wolfie, that light is so bright on your face, dude. We cannot see you at all.
Right. So, for lack of a better option, I'm just gonna
No,
weirdly
leave
awkwardly
like the
trick
paladin.
him.
No.
I am from the ethereal plane.
He's not gonna fit nicely in his box for now, but at least he's not encroaching on RJ's.
But at least, yeah, at least I'm not gonna
Levi,
fight.
what's your character alignment?
Lawful good.
Oh, hey. We're gonna get on just fine.
Are you chaotic evil?
No.
Are you
Not yet.
No, what the fuck
Not
does
yet.
that mean?
I think your character is going to be very confused
Alright,
about
I
my
can
character.
drop the stream off of my screen. A goodbye stream.
Hey, do you have Pokemon in there today, or nah? No Pokegos?
No Pokemon, sorry.
Oh, good. Hey, just my whale lord just moving on. A wild whale has attacked.
Yeah, I figured it would get in the way of your names and shit, so I haven't done that. But
Wild lord.
let's get started.
Oh shit, I almost clicked report abuse. Ugh.
What in the fuck? Why is all of my stuff? Yeesh. I have like so many folders of things in this game, right? And normally I keep every single one of them collapsed, so I can't see everything in it, because otherwise I just have too much shit. But for some reason, it has opened every folder, so I can see every item in every folder, and I have to try and go through it and minimize them all. Ah! Krovavyy, Krovavyy, Krovavyy. Alright.
Pretty sure I got everything
Oh,
kind of.
that's got the echo.
work.
I have to remember how I found a way.
How do I collapse? You guys found rule 20.
Sorry.
What? I don't know what you said.
Darkus, send me a message if you have a question or a problem.
Charmander! Okay. So, getting into this, guys. There's a little bit of updating that has to happen before I fully let you guys roleplay. Each of you have, in various situations, found yourself wandering into this tavern on cold and miserable.
Yeah, sweet.
The first of you that entered this tavern was Omicrom,
Yeah. Been here a while, guys. What took so long?
and you approached the barkeep.
I don't know
and
who you are.
Began
I
asking
should like the mystical
where you were and what this place was about. The second to enter was the large centaur man, Altair, who again approached
How
the
do I
bar
turn the music down?
and
What's up,
ordered
mate?
a drink.
What's up,
The third of you to enter shortly after. This is all in the space of, there's maybe a couple of minutes between each of these entries.
Pix, I have just sorry to interrupt you. You should remove me being able to speak and do anything as the horseman,
I
who is
cannot
not here,
hear anything.
who I've just currently said hello as, Bison.
Yeah, I can do that.
See what it is.
There you go. Following him came this tiefling, who came up and
Sup, nerds?
I believe started asking the mechanical man about himself.
Yeah.
Mid-question, a fourth person enters the tavern, a catfolk fellow, all in red clothing. Also strolls up to the bar and leans against the pillar.
I mean,
And
pillar on a pillar
finally-
makes
Oh, wow.
sense.
Bad spelling, but you get the gist. Proms.
And finally, the fifth of the party enters the tavern. Someone who appears to be human, but a little off from what many of you would know. And joins you at the bar. I would like each of you, in order of your arrivals, to describe your character's appearance. So that starts with you, RJ.
Appearance. I mean, I'm a fucking robot. like,
6 foot
like, yeah, I'm like 6. We'll say like 6'6", 6'7". Don't question the fantail bird thing. That will come into play later. Basically, wow, I hate you now. Yeah, so I'm like 6'7". I'm mechanical, made of brass or like brass colored plating. A few exposed kind of mechanisms around. Yeah, that's about me. I'm a robot. What do you expect? Like, you know, I haven't got fancy colored skin or fancy colored hair. You know, I have light bulbs for eyes and sprockets for joints. Like,
Alrighty. And Darkus, can you please describe your centaur to us next? Did you lose Darkus? Is he still here?
I can cut in if you want.
it looks like we've lost him. He's not connected.
I am here.
Oh, there we go.
You're back!
Yeah, no, sorry. I was muted. I was muted the way I was talking.
Loading.
No worries.
So I'm Altair. I'm a centaur. I am standing about 5'6" or 5'5", or sorry, 6'5". 6'5". And I have a massive warhammer on my side. Big long beard. And along my shoulders is a bearskin cloak.
Sorry, real quick. In my head, just went. I'm half horse with a massive, and I'm like, I don't want that sentence to finish.
With a massive lance.
Oh, and just to help you guys' memory, or your guys' imagery, think Clydesdale for
I
the
am what
horse
I
hand.
So I guess that's you done. Is that me next?
Yep.
So I'm a tiefling wizard. I have, kind of white with a hint of purple kind of skin, kind of the exact color that is down in my little cube at the bottom, if you have that. I have light purple to pinkish hair, very toned. Start from the top. So I have horns. They're quite big, about a foot long maybe. Nah, I don't know how a foot long is. Maybe about a subway long. They're adorned with jewelry and like gold ribbons and strips of like rings and stuff. I'm wearing a dark navy cloak. I've got a loose white cloth shirt, a large dark leather belt around my waist, dark pants, and thick leather boots. You can probably see tucked away is a pouch and maybe a dagger. And I have quite a bit of jewelry on, a couple of necklaces, a few rings. Yeah, and I'm very sexy. I'm also 6'2", and I'm quite skinny. I have purple eyes.
Okay.
And it was raining, so my character's probably a bit damp. I mean, moist.
Oh my god.
So.
Could you tell us about your character's appearance?
Sorry, what was that?
Please don't say it's cat.
Describe your character's appearance to everyone, Wolfie.
So I'm a tabaxi. I wear kind of a red type leather. Like you would just see it as a roguish wear. I have a glove over one of my hands to cover something. It's very obvious that it's trying to cover something. And I'm 5'7", yellow eyes, fluffy tail, and I think the age is 27. 26.
That's an old cat.
Yeah, cat years. Nah, yeah.
So really, you're like 6. Right, so I'm gonna put my fantail there, which is this bright pink owl, 'cause it's the closest analog I've got right now.
And finally,
me.
Levi, tell us about your character.
Alright, so I look human. I'm kind of mid height, like 6'3". Black hair, 2 eyes. Dressed in chainmail. Got an eagle crest on my chest. Symbolizes my allegiance to my god. That's basically it. I just look human. That's basically it.
How did I somehow double Levi's volume and he's still quiet?
I'm sorry.
He is really quiet.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to actively try and speak up a little bit, Levi.
I will try.
Use your man voice.
I will try.
Oh, I forgot.
Getting all of this?
Oh no! Shit! Close my character sheet. No! But everything just broke.
No.
Oh man.
Everything just went bad.
Last and dual monitor
Alright, I
setup.
need to have my character sheet open.
I'm using dual monitors. I just clicked the wrong fucking keyboard shortcut.
Right, 2 seconds.
Brooke, I just sent you a quick Facebook. Just one question answered as I don't know how to whisper.
The entirety of Facebook.
Slash
The entirety of Facebook.
W. Or,
And then we'll add GM or something.
and then you just do the name, or you can just put GM. But do keep in mind, anything you whisper to me as the GM, I believe stream will be able to see.
Was unable to find Pixelland.
Yeah, stream
This is
will
the
probably be able to
technical
see
candle.
it, so.
It's just a thing to keep in mind.
Shit.
Yeah, okay. YouTube is getting this, so that's good. We're good. Everything's good. Wasn't sure how to check it, but we're fine. Alrighty.
Did you get that?
Yes, and stream can see it. Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. Then I sent you a Facebook then that has stuff that the stream can't see. I need to.
So we've officially begun. Or...
We'd already officially begun, mate. That was our introduction. Hello, friend.
A couple
It's like
of...
that.
Well, yeah, now you guys
I,
are standing at the bar. What do you want to do?
Hello.
My
I still want to find out where the hell I am.
Zone's back in and goes, oh, this place got crowded. Hang on.
What do you mean, hang on? I was here first.
Yes, quite. So, where I thought I knew all the inns and taverns around these parts. How long has this establishment been around?
Is everyone else still there? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, we're here.
Yeah, we're role playing,
Can you
man.
hear everyone talking?
Like, here, literally having a conversation. Is everyone here?
Are you having trouble with your audio there, Darkus? Perhaps?
I think he's dead.
Damn it, I voted on the wrong person.
Wow.
He's probably just muted again.
No, he's not. Not in this quarterly.
Yeah, let me. Okay. Just put up on the computer. I'll send it. But anyway, I'm going straight role playing. I'm asking the questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Playing around these parts, and this tavern looks quite old. So, what's this place called?
You're addressing this to the barkeep?
Hopefully. Yeah.
Hopefully. I'm just gonna go, all I know is it's the Waystone Inn. That's all I know.
Okay.
Um,
Secondly, I thought I knew all the locations around here, and
the barkeep continues kind of cleaning one of the taverns with a rag as you talk to him. Because, as your friend here said, this is the Waystone Inn. Kind of puts it down and picks up another one. And it's
not that I'm complaining that there's an inn here.
what you find when you're not looking.
Oh, yeah, so almost
Can I
rode
get
into
you
the
another
thing,
drink?
huh?
Perhaps. He kind of looks at Krovavyy.
Yeah,
and,
something stiff and harder.
and
Whiskey.
Darian.
I'll ask you a question about a certain person.
Hmm?
I see. Yes.
I turn around and look.
Looking for,
Got
my
it.
friend.
He's got it great.
I'm looking for a person named Lee. Do you know this person?
You're real quiet, Wolfie.
Yeah, you suddenly just went.
The accent
I
is
try to
quiet.
do good role playing, and then like it just.
I just turned you up. You're good.
Okay, so can you hear me now?
I can hear you
we
perfectly.
We can hear you now.
Okay.
But just as you lean away from your camera, keep in mind your voice gets quieter.
Oh, okay.
Unless you're me.
Sorry. Do you know of a person named Lee around these parts?
Let me say. He kind of thinks for a moment. No, I can't say I know anyone by that particular name. I can offer you a drink though. Perhaps a meal? It's a cold night out there.
Do you have any wine?
What was that?
Okay,
I think he
sorry.
asked for some wine.
Do you have any wine?
Yeah, wine.
Typical Darkus.
Definitely wine.
Of
Grape
course.
juice.
Fermented
Kind
grape
of-
juice, even.
Ducks kind of
Mhm.
down behind the bar and kind of pulls up a bottle and pours you a glass and slides it across to you.
Thank you, dear Darkus.
Inclines his head.
That's rail wine. That can't be good.
Mm-hmm.
He
You there,
looks inquiringly at the rest of you. If you are looking for a
Catman.
drink.
Where do
I'm-
you hail? It's been a while since I've seen your folk. Of course, I've seen every folk. Even a centaur
Really?
before.
Every.
I said folk, not mechanical being.
Mechanical being is still folk?
No.
Yes.
Well, you may be the first.
Am I sentient? Do I live? Then yes.
I'll extend my arm to the mechanical being named Sirixious. Pleasure.
Omicrom. I love that name.
Right, well, I'm gonna get a seat, and I will be around shortly. I'm gonna crab style into it. No, in it.
Ask, dear friends, since we are getting all chummy, do any of you know of Liam?
Does
No.
Liam have a last name? And also, no.
No. I no, not many things, to be fair.
Oh, what is
I
your
have
story,
very
dear mechanical friend?
My story? In the past 2 weeks, I've woken up twice with no idea where I am, so that's about it. That's
I see.
that's the whole story.
So my character is just kind of looking at your character, just kind of studying him. Do you operate off of some sort of orb?
Some sort of orb?
Magical
Um,
of the sort.
I mean, it's certainly not of this world. I'm sentient for a start, but so
So your being is magical or not?
yes.
You certainly can.
9, fuck. Well,
You have a +4 modifier and still got a 9.
This is not something
fine.
you are familiar with. It's hard to tell.
would you perhaps allow me to take some notes on you for the evening? I just want to understand how it all becomes one.
Normally with nuts and bolts, but certainly.
I am sure you probably have some bolts, but
Fuck's sake.
Some nuts and bolts.
are you also are you wearing clothes?
No,
So are you naked?
no.
Oh, I'm gonna join me. Let's take a seat. We can discuss how we all got here. By the sounds of it, we all come from somewhere else.
Where you at? Oh, you're down there.
Yes, you all have the
Hi,
ability
my
to turn
horn
and
friend.
adjust your vision.
For those people using a mouse, you can hold the E button while selecting your character spin on the spot. Then there's a little.
On a laptop?
If you click on your thing, the way you're facing forwards, you should be able to fill a square box you can drag to spin. Move their stuff.
Yeah.
Well, you're looking at a black screen. You shouldn't be. If you scroll down a bit.
Down and to the right. To the right, to the right.
No.
Everything you
Just
see
no.
is to the right.
So I assume we're trying to gather up in a group.
How to turn. Hard to...
Oh, fucking hell. Ugh. Don't mind me, just gotta get comfortable, because sitting on beds is not comfortable. Wow. Who's sitting all the way down there? I'm too zoomed out to see names. Oh, it's Krovavyy. A mile away.
Krovavyy is trying to see.
Krovavyy, come sit up here. I'm not gonna bite.
No, but he might.
The other thing
That's alright. Won't be.
you guys
won't be the
can
first.
do, if at any point, is if you're selected on a token, you can press Z to,
Only tokens you can control, by the way.
if you want a better look.
Oh, that is awesome.
So obviously your tokens at the moment are a vague amalgamation of what you... We don't have centaur tokens yet, and we don't have things that exactly match. We don't have a robot, but there's something to...
Okay, so it's
So,
starting.
Does your character have a stutter? Is that like
He
part
fucking
of your
has to.
processing?
I can't not, so he has to too.
There's like the little
very well
demon
with your
inside you,
mechanical man.
like working turntable.
I
Yeah,
know, it's like it's just getting like jammed for a sec.
It's just a gerbil trying to run a mechanical.
You're calling me a
So-
gerbil in a
so-
giant mech suit?
Altair's gonna walk
This is
over
out
to
of character. I'm just.
That's just rude.
Oh yeah,
It's
it's
just
not so easy for
rude.
you to sit at the table, but you can stand at the end.
Just like
So,
step
formalities
over a
aside.
bench and just.
So, I guess names are inappropriate. Inappropriate? Yeah, fuck it. Names, Sirixious Sailor. And you guys are?
I am
Jesus,
Krovavyy.
what? Okay. Nice to meet you.
Nice to
Really
meet
wanna
you as well. Good stuff.
intentionally
In and
butcher
out
the
back.
name.
Well, it's that.
How do you bow while sitting down?
He kneels forward.
Just headbutts the table.
Just head forward and then that's it.
He just broke his ribcage.
He said, "Donk." Omicrom. Is the name I shall use?
I'm grabbing 2 bags of crisps from the.
Well, it is a bar, so good place to get them.
My name's Darian.
I want to get into.
Okay. Bugs was
is
marking.
some-
What was the crisps?
This is some fantastic background ambience for you guys.
Oh, it's great.
Right?
I mean, it
Sorry, I'm
makes
laughing
sense.
too much.
Sorry about that.
It's fucking empty, aren't they?
Yeah,
The thing is, in a British pub, that's not out of place.
That is hilarious.
And then, Centaur. What's your name, sir?
I'm Altair, I'm here.
Wait. Like, that's names.
So where are you guys all, where do you hail?
Wouldn't normally come from this. No. Fuck. Give me a second.
Because I'm like a day's travel away from here.
Look, okay. Just, the memory gears are a bit new. Just give me a sec to find it. Hard drive reading.
My friend.
So you guys from around here? You know,
Yes.
The Astral River at all?
No, I don't know.
I come from over the mountain.
That's a long way to travel to get here, man.
I'm from the capital city.
quick notes to
Which
some
is
of you.
what?
I actually didn't give him a name. That's not his fault.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't get a name.
All of the rest of you got vague descriptions.
It might just be
For the
capital
other
city.
4 of you, other than Sirixious, you... some of you know of the Astral River, but that's not... It's not where
I
you-
don't.
Not you. You just have no idea what the Astral River is.
I came from a place, I went to another place, I fell unconscious, and I woke up here.
I'd say Wolfie and... Krovavyy and Darian. I have to get into the habit of that. Krovavyy and Darian probably know of this river. It's one of the main ones that
It's like
cuts
6 hours
across
from here.
the northern continent.
Is it going to confuse them now if I say it's 6 hours from here?
Are you saying
No,
6
because
hours
we
from
understand
here?
the
Well, like-
passage from time.
You said it's a day's travel. It's about 6 hours.
Depends how fast you walk.
I have a horse.
Well then,
This does not match
so does Altair.
what you know of the landscape.
I would have kept going if it wasn't for the weather. Pouring outside.
Hey, vampire! I do remember you. And thank you for
Trying to remember what the weather was when I got here. I don't think it was raining.
Well, you were here before me, so I think the storm
Not
was
for
moving
that long.
the same way as for me.
Can you all, for the first check of the game, give me a perception check?
I actually rolled Arcana.
I can't wait to fuck this up.
Thank you so much for the follow, Pitbull Loose.
Hey, 13, let's go.
Also, Wolfie has turned into a green moss thing. And he's back.
Honestly, like... Look, my lights aren't on yet, just don't worry.
So, do you have like a wind up in the back, like a key that I put in and twist?
No.
Has someone just DDoSed you?
Wow.
Oh, I forgot she has to do that.
Yeah, sometimes when some of you learn something and some of you don't.
Yay!
That would be me.
Did you see my roll?
Thank you
Yeah.
for sparks, guys.
That's with a +1.
Just tell
Wow.
me when.
So I'm trying to find something in here real quick, so...
3 of you learnt this, so give me a sec.
Is it okay? My experience points, I put down all of them.
What?
Okay, I need to eat some food before I drink some more. Where's the barkeep on that food?
Hi.
Mortals have to eat.
Alright, the 3 of you have been given your information.
Oh, I mean, it could have been a quick storm.
Thank you for
I
the
think.
host oak music. It's greatly appreciated.
I came from down the mountain, and there was
Well, like you came down the mountain all the way to this inn. That's got to be like at least a
Aye.
day's travel.
I'm determined.
It's got to be a whole day's travel, non-stop, if you wanted to get here. Before me, from where I left. How long have you been here?
One
Sorry,
left.
I need to ask, is this guy sitting down?
And that's
Proper through me. Whether it's a man or woman, I didn't care. Like, they just have a really weird shaping to them. They're like proper like slouched like this.
They're sitting down. There is actually more of a group there. As you all learned, there is 5 people standing there.
Yes.
And there is also one down in this corner. They are mostly minding their own business.
Sorry, which corner?
Bottom left corner.
Alright, sweet.
I've only been there for like 10 minutes, right?
Yeah. You've all
And
only
there's no
been
rain.
here.
I don't.
All I know is it wasn't raining when I walked in. That's all I know.
It wasn't raining when I came down the mountain.
It was pouring down, storms and everything.
See, now you seem like the crazy one.
I don't seem like the crazy one. Feel my cloak, it's damp still. Can you...
Could have fallen in the river. Banging on about it.
On my horse too, yes, haha.
Yeah, horses go in rivers, right? Some of them.
Or simply wanted to swim, eh?
She's smart.
You or the horse? Yeah, that happens when you've been in existence for about a fortnight.
Oh, you're such a baby. So rain is this thing when water falls from the sky
Wow.
and just
stop.
I'm glad you're enjoying it, Vampire.
No. Just no. I'm just gonna get up and walk away. Like, just no.
Anyway, I've got to be up early in the morning. I have to travel at dawn at the soonest, so I am gonna head to sleep. I need to go. So this is a room. Unless anyone wants to say something before I leave.
Just to clarify, so you go up to the barkeep and ask about a room.
Barkeep.
He tells you that, it's 5 silver for the night. He asks whether you want a room to yourself, or you want to share with one other, or you want the communal banking space.
I'll take a room for myself. I'm going to be up early, so I don't want to disturb anyone. I have to get.
That'll be 1 gold.
Quite early. Done and done.
So
I'm
we
actually
have
down
our
2
currencies?
gold. I gave a gold to the stable boy. I forgot about that.
Yep.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay. So do we have our currencies on our thing?
So unless you've specifically asked to start with something beyond your starting gear, you all started with an additional 100 gold.
So we start with
So unless
100?
you're Lou, you have 100 gold.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, with nothing major happening right now, I'm gonna look for a place to take.
Tables around that you
Let's have a look. See, like 1 dot.
Well, Altair leans his large forearms onto the table and looks at the cat person. Show me the line.
I see
Yes, good
salad.
friend. I'm sorry, what? Sorry, your volume is very low for me.
Then turn me up.
Baby, I will. Just give me a second. Alright, where in the fuzz can I do individually?
You right click on my name.
Right click. Stupid computer is not wanting to do. It's all the way up. What the fudge? Okay.
Alright.
Maybe turn your computer volume up.
Yeah, I just don't want it to echo. That's my only thing.
I'm gonna get my
Alright.
fantail out.
Alright. Oh well. If it echoes, it echoes. So, can you repeat that again so I can act it out?
Have you heard tale of an orc raiding party passing by?
No, good sir. I have not heard of any orc raiding party. But if you need the assist, I may help you attain to the situation. For I am new to these lands, and I do not know my way.
Orcs? I'll kill orcs.
And what help would you provide?
I've killed an entire army of orcs on my own.
And I've killed young dragons.
That's pretty cool.
That sounds very nice.
Dragons are the truest scum.
You suck. Like you guys, that
My
was.
character's gonna poke his head back at us and go, "Wait, you've killed dragons?"
Young ones.
Even still, that's pretty formidable feat.
That's pretty badass.
I'm just going to cock my head. Did you kill them with honor?
I'd bash their bloody brains in.
Kill them with weapons, I hope.
Yes. An honorable death, I suppose.
Really, peace deserve no honor. They deserve to be killed.
Hmm.
Did you say
Everything-
orc raiding party as well? Sorry to cut you off, Catman.
I
I doubt there's been any orc, even a raiding party or bandits in these lands for quite a while.
Trackers
Bro.
from my home state, they came this way.
At this point, you
And you're-
notice the barmaid who's kind of. You've seen her kind of walking past, sort of listening into your conversation, and she nervously approaches you. Ooh, well, that was loud. Thank you for the whole screenshot. Approaches your table and says, "I'm sorry, I couldn't help but overhear it. You're."
1 second.
So you're licking himself right now.
Wow. I've turned in my barmaid kind of start speaking.
I couldn't help but notice you mentioned an orc raiding party. We had news earlier in the day about a potential orc threat to a village north of here. If you all really can fight orcs, could you go see? Could you help?
Let's go kill those sons of bitches.
I
Nope,
don't have
no can do.
much to offer you.
I have to travel out in the
but-
morning.
But you would? She turns to Darian.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. She kind of pulls out a small bit of parchment and writes some stuff on it and hands it to you. It's basically a description of how to get there. The name of the
What?
town.
What town is this that they're going to raid? Do you know?
It's a small hamlet. You've probably never heard of it.
Have I heard of it? Can I do a check or something? I don't know.
It's not one you know of in the region, but you do know there's lots of small hamlets dotted around all over the place.
Alright.
It doesn't really... Doggo! Sorry, I just glanced over the side and saw a dog.
The barman just screams, Doggo!
No. No.
Maybe she
woman,
has
he
a
is
pet dog. We don't know.
He is a cat. I would.
Oh.
I would love to help slay some orcs. I love it to dear, but I have other pressing matters that require me at the earliest.
I see.
I would have continued going if my horse hadn't needed a rest.
Wow.
So your horse needed a rest.
Says the horse man.
So do you choose to ride on horseback, or are you just a lazy two-legger?
I had to return home at the most urgent of notice. Horseback was the quickest. I wouldn't want to miss my father's funeral.
And this Altair game is a much more somber, but also more stern expression.
Look, I have no quarrel with you, Sentinel Man. I'm going to leave here at the earliest possible moment, provided my horse is ready.
Altair looks to Darian. What's your name?
My name is Darian.
Darian.
You just said my name!
Yeah, he
One
said he
back
looked
over.
to you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Just
Okay.
come
yeah,
back.
my name is Darian.
Oh,
We are
Darian.
meeting you, but I believe it is late in the evening and I need to do my celebrations. So, dear Barnett, may I have a dance?
You're asking her
What
to
the
dance?
fuck?
What the
Yes, that's what I rolled for.
Okay.
Did you?
She gives you kind of a nervous smile and kind of glances over at the innkeeper. And he gives her kind of a nod and a, alright. She kind of puts her tray down and kind of nervously stands there waiting for your lead.
Orc raiding party. Let's dance?
I'm gonna try to.
Sure.
Dear friend.
I'ma just
sorry.
go back to my table.
I am at this very moment just gonna pull a small rock from my bag. I'll look at it for briefly, maybe 5 seconds, and then put it back.
Okay.
If anyone wants to, I don't know.
Hi, dear friend. Do you
John,
have
where I'm
rituals
sat, I
well
actually
in
can't
the
see
night?
you.
Is he talking to me?
Yeah,
Sorry,
because I'm
what?
referring to the stone.
What did you say?
Do you have rituals during the night, such as me, dear friend?
I suppose no. No. I'm just a humble. I just know. I know my spells. So, I was just checking that it's still alive.
Understandable.
I can show you if you'd like.
After the dance.
After the dance, and he pirouettes away.
Essentially.
And I am probably gonna sing as well.
Oh,
Enjoy that.
damn.
Adding
Enjoy
that
that with your
to the
natural
dance.
20.
And
Fuck
it
me,
is
sure.
For the singing. Somewhat.
the first one was for the dance.
It's in
Yes?
Russian, so.
Hmm?
Yeah, dance and singing, he said.
So the rest of you are kind of astounded by how agile and beautiful his movements are as he twirls the barmaid across the floor. The fairly Russian singing that accompanies it is moderately average, but it's still quite beautiful to watch.
If I was doing that, I would have tripped over my own tail by now.
You
Roll me a
we don't even dance.
perception check for that, RJ. See ya, vampire.
Why does that not give me that option now? Used to be shit.
But you don't quite catch the context.
Okay. Honestly, on that, Omicrom's just gonna sit at his table with his fantail jumping around, tinkering on it, seeing what he can do, I guess.
Cool.
So yeah, and then enjoy
at this-
the dancing and stuff.
Altair calls over to the bar or the barkeep.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, do you happen to have a bed for a centaur?
He looks a bit kind of perplexed from it. I have beds. Some of them are large and sturdy. I kind of looks at you for a moment, kind of skeptically. I have a lovely stables, if that's more to your liking. Whatever I can offer you.
Room in the stable will be just fine.
You can meet my horse.
That'll be a single silver for that.
He tosses him a gold piece and tells him to keep it.
Very well, sir. As
Here.
Krovavyy and the barmaid finish up their dance, the barmaid comes over and
As they're walking, he mentions to the barmaid, "I'll slaughter the orcs."
Hey, Catman. Here, I don't really show people these, but I reach into my bag and pull out this rock about the size of my fist, and it's pumping like a heart. It slightly animates. Just.
So can I do a knowledge of?
There's no knowledge
Knowledge.
obs in D&D.
Oh, okay.
there's
It's
just
just a rock.
Arcana, history.
Okay.
You can do an Arcana check, or
I thought I had a thing in that. That's the reason why I was going to do so. Arcana. Roll. No. I
you
hear
have no
from-
idea what it is, but it is super interesting.
I tuck it away back in
Fascinated.
my bag.
No.
Well, I turn to the mechanical man and nod at him, and to the man I haven't really spoken to, whose name I have already forgotten. I just nod at you again. I go, well, gotta be up bright and early. Gotta set out straight away. So I'll probably won't see you again. Turn my head and I walk away.
You'll see me, I'm sure. Think I have to sleep.
There's a room down here. I'm down here now.
I choose this room because that's how inns work.
Ding, 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 ding.
I
has
hate
a
you.
quiet room.
A lot.
Nice.
So,
So as the barmaid is showing where the stables are to Altair.
Yeah.
He mentions to her that he will be joining the Darian to slay the orcs.
She smiles nervously up at you and nods. Thank you, sir.
I do actually have an evening ritual. I pull out the heart again, the rock heart, from my little bag of sand. I'll open the bag so that the sand is not open, but so it's like I place the heart in the sand, apply my flask of holy water, and just pour one drop onto it and tie it up. And that's it. And I'll pop it back on my being. And then I'll go to sleep.
I just moved Altair outside. I don't know if there is an actual stable part.
I will put you in the appropriate location.
what is your troubles? Aye, friend. With a weary heart, that I know the pain. So, I'll embark with you tomorrow.
Oh yeah, give me 1 second. The walls are not very sturdy over there that you're sitting through them. I can fix that. Oop.
Hmm?
Don't worry. It's for the person who is somewhere other than you.
Oh, okay. I was sitting there looking at things. Anywho. So, good friend. What time shall we leave? Aye. That sounds very well. For right now, I believe I shall get me a room. Maybe.
Sounds good. After this, I shall get some rest myself.
Are you
So-
actually attempting to seduce the barmaid?
Yes, I am.
So what I'm getting at is Wolfie is a slut.
No. No, he is.
I believe
He
the word is
just-
fine taste.
I believe the words are a bard in rogue's clothing.
Yes. Agreed. So I would like to change my answer on who will die first.
Oh right, going back to that.
There's a thing there?
Nothing, Wolfie. No, it's Clash put up a poll before things started.
I will be back in 2 seconds. I need to run downstairs real quick. I'm gonna leave everything running, just mute it. Back in a moment.
Don't trip.
Alright,
Omicrom needs an oil change.
I'm talking to... It was the barmaid, right? Not the barkeep that you said? Just double checking.
A barmaid. Yeah.
Barmaid. Alright. She's... She smiles nervously at your advances, but doesn't seem terribly inclined.
I would. Okay, so my character's gonna bow to her and says, "Alright, better lady, good night then." And then I'm just going to
night,
go
you
to the
too.
barkeep and purchase my room.
Yeah.
Seduce him
Do
too.
you want a private room, or do you want a double shared room, or to sleep in the communal room?
I guess a double shared room shall be.
Alright.
So I can
That'll cost you
turn to
5
Darian.
silver.
Alrighty.
Sorry, were you were asking Darian?
Yeah. Darian, dear friend, would you like a room? I didn't really have a chance to spot how beautiful she may be. So, don't worry. I'm not that kind of cat. So, and I'm just gonna give him.
You always made it 10 better if you said not that kind of pussy.
Yep.
I will have to. I'll have to decline because I'll just get my own room. It's fine.
Barkeep, I believe I'll just have my own room.
Alright.
It'll be fun.
For your own single room, it's 1 gold.
Doesn't make sense. Poor marketing.
Well, it's having the comfort of not having anyone else annoy you, though.
Can I do?
But it's also a smaller room, and you're
Let me
paying
try
for it.
I'm not in there to unpack all of my bags.
I'm going to try to persuade him cheaper on the price.
He's gonna stab you.
It's
Darian!
He's gonna stab me.
Game stuff. If I'm ever just tinkering, I'm probably gonna be sat here solving Rubik's cubes.
I know I'm gonna fail. Dear friend, are you really sure it was 1 gold?
Hi.
You're definitely
It is.
Acting stupid. But he knows I'm acting stupid.
Price for a room to yourself is 1 gold. By the way, during
my
this
friend.
time, the other NPCs have departed into
all of.
which means there's only 1 single room left.
Okay.
So I'm going to give him 2 gold, 1 for the dance, and 1 for the room. Because that's he is appreciative.
Alright.
I'm gonna say, please give this to the bar. He gave me a good dance, so I shall give you 2 gold. 1 for you, 1 for the bar. Thank you so very much for your hospitality.
I appreciate it.
And then I'm just gonna go to the room. Okay, you already did it.
Yes, I did.
Wonderful.
Only me, you don't have to thank me.
Do damn it. Alright. And so that just leaves Omicrom sitting at the table and Darian.
Omicrom has no need to sleep, so
He's chilling at the
Yeah,
table.
I'm just gonna buy.
yeah, I'm
I'm
just gonna
gonna
chill
buy a
here
room.
tinkering.
So there's no private rooms left, but there is 2 double rooms. And as you inquire, they're both empty. You'd be alone in them for now, unless they've been filled up more.
Unless
And that
that
costs
random.
1 silver.
Shared common room.
I'll just sleep in the
I'm
stable.
just-
Alrighty. So, resting places. And those of you who are alive and flesh and blood fall asleep, and those who are not fall into a sort of mindless trance
But no, I'm gonna have 1 more.
as your body works on its internal mechanisms maintaining themselves and repairing. During the night, each of you has a strange dream. You find yourselves wandering through a through places you've known in the past. For you, RJ, you don't recognize these places, but they feel slightly familiar.
Is that like weird deja vu sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
And for each of you, before the session started, you all told me something that was incredibly important to your character. Something you would do almost anything for. And a voice now tells you, it is a female voice, you don't recognize it, but for each of you, what she says is slightly different, but she tells you that she can offer you what it is you seek. And she shows you visions that give you an idea of what it is, or what it is for each of you. And then she says, all you have to do is play along. And this strange vision / dream fades away. And for those of you sleeping normal sleeping things, you just have a normal sleep for the rest of the night. For you, Omicrom, it's your usual nightly repair. And eventually morning comes.
I want to commune with my patron.
Yeah.
I've had dreams before. I want to know if anything of it's doing. Not that he'll answer. But I will begin a quick ritual.
Okay.
So,
I will also remove the heart from the bag of sand and put it in a different pouch.
now is this similar to the?
Not exactly. It is in some ways similar, but you don't. It was definitely a different voice.
It's a busy
Here's one to the
Similar images, you said?
A similar kind of experience.
Okay.
The images were somewhat different. They were more kind of places you'd seen in your life. Places you felt comfortable. You hear the sounds of people rising.
I'm gonna
to my
Go on.
family and ask if the innkeeper does postage.
Okay.
I'm assuming.
Oh shit! I'm gonna turn my laptop back on. Fuck.
Oh boy.
Right.
I am going to go ahead and Altair is currently just waiting for Dawn to
I'm gonna return my tools to my arms and my bird to my pocket, and begin to query with some of the others. Just, good night?
You've already slept.
No, as in query questioning,
Did you
Was
have
it a good night? Good sleep? Good rest?
I've had worse sleep.
Do you have psychotic visions of megalomania?
Yes, you can try.
Do I know what my insight is? No.
Well, actually, you have outside. If you roll your eyes the other way, it'll be inside.
I don't have eyes, I have light bulbs.
Are you actively trying to hide anything there, RJ?
Not so much hide, just ascertain information. Obviously, to me, this is not untoward to have an experience of somewhat deja vu.
Deja vu.
But this being abnormal is something that maybe this strange place that I've appeared in last night. I'm gonna pose some questions.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, you kind of gather most of this. What are you perceptioning, Wolfie?
What the fuck are you doing?
What he is trying to hide.
I'm not trying to hide
That's
anything.
insight.
Firstly, that's insight. You know,
I'm
you
just
can
looking
see
at-
me. I am metal and mechanics.
Yeah.
Given RJ's not trying to hide anything, if you can get an insight over 10, you can get the vague gist of reading the tone of his voice and things for what he said.
Yeah, unless you roll an inside of 4 like I did.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Oh, are you
I did-
hiding your rolls?
Are you? Wait, what?
Like, I'll be out in the open with it. I'm
I'm just gonna ask you, as well as giving the check, I'm asking you actually genuine?
I mean, the megalomania, not so much, but strange dreams, they can happen. That happen.
There's that stutter.
I'm just gonna ask. Strange dreams, huh?
Yeah,
Look,
Okay, similar.
I've been alive for about 3 weeks at this point. 2 of the nights I've been asleep have been literally unconscious. My ratio of dreams is pretty low.
I hand this letter to the innkeep and say, post this for me. Everything's included there. 1 gold should cover it. Thank you. And just turn,
Just
turn
says
away.
no and throws it in the bin.
I don't care.
He nods and...
at this, Altair makes his way back into the inn, or back into the main area.
Can you figure out how to get yourself there? Or do you need assistance?
I am moving. Yes.
You'll find it here so it won't let you walk through walls that don't let your vision go through them. So you do have to actively like walk around them.
Yeah, I'm going.
Okay.
Actually, as well, I just realised I'm still sat down here. Yes, I want to listen to.
Give me just a perception check for how well you managed
A perspective check.
what they're saying. Okay. We'll be getting a whisper shortly.
I'm gonna approach the centaur man. Centaur man, I believe we got off on the wrong foot yesterday night. However, or hoof. But
I was about to say, where are these? Can I pipe up?
But
oh yes, I would so be
surely
sad.
maybe some aid of a spellcaster against these orcs might provide helpful.
It'll make it easier.
Then it's
Nope.
settled.
It'll be plain. Nope. Whether you're helpful or not. I
Whether
will
we
see
wanted
for
it or
my own
not.
eyes.
Well, you're not using mine, so
You could use mine if you'd like. Just turn around.
I have no need for weird electrics.
How are you going to?
You are super quiet, dude.
Yeah, I can't.
Like I'm across
I
the table
can't
from you,
hear
not in
you.
the other room. Like
I need to.
Lean
I need
back
to
to your-
push my microphone.
Could you speak louder?
So tell me, dear friends, how would we proceed to deal with these orcs? Shall we set up an ambush?
I will squish them.
I mean, squishing is a good shout, but that doesn't help us with the question of ambush. Are you climbing a
shoot them
tree
from,
to
like-
squish them, or are you just gonna run at them?
The image of a fucking centaur climbing a fucking tree. Fuck.
I don't think I could roll a dex. I don't think I could net 20 a dex save to get up a tree.
We don't need to be close. I can shoot them from 120 feet away.
I have a little bit of range with my hand crossbow.
Oh,
Altair unsheathes
crossbows
his
like this
massive...
one, and just pull out my crossbow.
Altair unsheathes his huge warhammer and just go. This squish them.
So you're hanging that from the tree. Okay.
He just stares blankly, like trying to figure out if you're sticking with him or just stupid.
Neither.
No, I would be swinging it.
Darian, sir, I believe dawn was about
Okay.
5 minutes ago, and we are now running late.
I hate running late.
I hate running.
How about walking late?
That sucks too.
I'm gonna go tend to my horse.
How do we keep up? Check it.
You're muted. brother.
I do have a
What?
I do have a very strong pulling capacity.
Did you say pull it, yanking capacity?
I said pulling capacity.
Yeah, but I can't say that word. Shut up.
I just realised I had myself muted. Just a wee reminder. Darian, you also have 2 horses in the stables. You have yours and Altair's. And Wolfie, you too have a horse in the stables.
Can any of the horses hold me?
I don't think so.
How much do you weigh? This is a good question. I don't know if we discussed this.
How much does a 6'7" hunk of steel weigh?
A lot.
You're gonna need to come up with a sort of a base number here. I mean, I believe Altair, if he agrees to, is has the body more of a Clydesdale, which he possibly could.
127 pounds. Says Google, a 6-foot block of steel.
Yeah, but how?
Sorry, 1,000 pounds.
I was about to say, like.
That doesn't seem right.
Hold up.
And
Average.
that's a block, to be fair.
You're probably a lot less than that. I mean, you're not crushing these tables as you sit on them, so you're not that heavy. Wait, so I openly say I've got a horse and he's got a problem, but these guys don't, and he's got no problems at all?
They haven't actively said. I've just reminded them that they have horses.
Oh, well, this is going to be a surprise.
Hi, dear friend. I have a horse in the stable.
So, before we set afoot, friends, what are we working with here? What do you... Besides the rogue, do?
You're quiet again, Wolfie.
So was that our ears are up here?
I, sir, I am the lead fighter.
Lead fighter.
Elite.
Elite. Oh, okay.
Here, a knowledge of poisons.
You sound more like a rogue to me, sir, but anyone's cup of tea. What about you there, metal man?
He's busy looking up things.
And you there, sir, clad in Darian, was it?
Mm-hmm.
And what are you, profession?
Efficient.
I'm good. I'm good with all sorts of martial weapons. I'm good with swords.
Nice.
Altair does stay silent during all of this and just drinks his drink.
No, I can quite work out. Well, do I have to introduce myself, or is no one going to ask?
Feel free.
Wizard. Cast spells. I cast spells as a wizard, bearing of my patron.
Patron, doesn't that make you a warlock?
Does your character know this?
I don't know. I don't know what my character knows.
He does not know what he even knows.
Yeah.
From my calculations, my weight should be around 1,710 pounds.
Alright!
Alright, let's go with the fact that you are imbued with magic and you probably have some magical enchanted lightweight steel. And pretty much half that seems a more manageable kind of a number.
You weigh like.
So do they 800?
Yeah. Seems manageable.
Yeah, to be fair, this was going off of density of steel divided by the density of man
Forty, what are you doing?
times the average weight of a man, so.
Huh? What do you mean, what am I doing?
And that was generous, that was just a 6'2" dude.
Well, if you stop playing with your camera.
Reading, and I was doing that because I was distracted in reading.
Yes, I'm a wizard.
Yeah, the wizard Harry.
Just a
Sorry.
Just a wizard.
Just
I'm
Harry.
trained.
Does your character actually answer RJ to what he does, by the way?
Clearly not.
Does what? I have
Just
no
checking.
idea what you said.
Do you answer Omicrom?
No, does Omicron
What did Omicron
answer?
say?
Oh, do I answer what?
You
I
were
asked
asked what you do.
what do you do?
Ah,
I want to know what we're working with here
well.
before we go fight a band of orcs.
That's a good question.
Oh great, and one amnesiac.
Yay!
Our moral support will be good, I suppose, if you decide to come with us.
Moral support.
Though, did the barmaid say when these orcs would be attacking said town to the north?
She didn't exactly say when, but that there had been threat of. They had been.
So let's go to the
informed by a
town.
rider.
Let's see what's around. See if they've had any word of orcs, and then I suppose we hunt. Before Altair here decides he's gonna go take justice into his own hands. I don't think we can stop him, so we might as well follow him. And he gets himself into trouble.
Yeah.
Baki, I'm gonna wave my hand, my left hand into the air, and yell, "Barkeep, ready our horses."
He kind of looks at you for a moment, you can see a moment of like, this isn't really my job.
I will
title.
make a charisma check if needs be.
Oh yeah, go on.
Persuasion?
Yeah.
Fucking do it.
Um,
Fuck ready our steeds.
He kind of, there's that moment of, this isn't really my job title. Oh, fuck it. You guys have been tipping generously. And he heads outside, and a few moments later, your horses are prepared.
Oh, fuck.
Hang on here.
Oh boy.
Would if I were to be asked, would I be able to carry this hunk of metal man?
There's only one way to find out.
Hunk.
You,
I think
Wood.
I think
Hey.
you're gonna die first.
somewhere
Do you want me to roll a strength check?
you will have a carrying capacity.
I am
It's,
Okay.
giant
like
man
20
that broke
times.
Mental's back.
I can find it for you. I had it open a second ago to figure my character to do. Okay, what is it? Lifting and carrying. Carrying is your strength score multiplied by 15.
Okay. Strength score. So that would be the little number in the circle, right?
No.
Yes.
Oh, are you 7? Have you got 17?
No, it's your actual attribute.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Anyway, at 17 you can carry 255. So I doubt it.
Yeah, it's the literal value, yeah. It's not like your modifier value.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a small number. That's your.
Yeah. So if you want to tell me what it is, I can do the math real quick in my head.
If it's a 17, you can carry 255.
Okay.
16 is 240, 15 is 225. Because
Yeah,
15 squared
255.
is 225.
You mean? Oh, okay, correct.
Okay. So
So no.
I can carry
I
half
know,
of you.
I know that I got that much. I was waiting for us to continue.
Okay.
Unless your strength value is what? Oh, if we say like I weigh about 800 pounds.
I mean, my horse could probably pull a
What's
cart,
that?
but I'm not paying for the cart.
6 by 9, so 54.
Then again, we could just walk our horses. Or we could leave them here.
Well, we will make this place a rendezvous point, I suppose.
But I'm taking my horse with me because I'm not going.
Because you're not going to... What?
Walk?
Oh, so you are a lazy person. Okay. Good to know.
No, I just-
said last night be true. Years later, we do like.
Careful there, I don't jump on your back.
What am I looking at? You stated last
this
night.
this Altair stands a little straight.
You
just
stated
takes a
last
drink
night
of
you were on
his
horseback
drink.
for the quickest travel. Speed is no longer the question, and you're still on horseback.
But it's
I
not like
just, I just carry more things than what I personally can carry.
Oh, what a shame.
I'd rather have my important stuff with me.
See, now that's a valid reason.
But if it would please the centaur, then I will ride behind him where he can't see me.
I don't.
It will give us a lay of the land, I suppose.
I'm not
We
gonna
will.
combat someone back.
Oh, why not? You can carry your weapons on there too.
Yes. Carry as I whip my cloak sideways, my one and only dagger.
One more than you can see on me.
Yeah, we're heading on.
Yeah, we're
Yes.
heading
And
on.
you're all taking your
Leaving-
horses?
I'm leaving the horse.
You're leaving your horse?
Yeah, because we have to walk at a certain pace anyway.
Alright. What about you, Darian?
I'm gonna
You
flip
have
a
two
coin.
horses, so.
I'm gonna give a gold coin to the barkeep, so if anybody else wants to leave their horse.
Yeah, I'll leave my horse.
Both of them?
I flip a coin. Tails, it stays. Fucking okay. My horse stays too.
Alright. So, you are all parting on foot.
Fuck, laptop turned off again. Shit. There we go.
As you exit the inn, looking around, there's kind of, it's early morning, and so the sun isn't fully up yet. It's very greys, and muted colours, and
This is a really random question,
uh-huh.
but are the surroundings as I'd expect them to be?
They are what you remember last night. So there is a small
Okay.
clearing, surrounded by very thick bush.
Cool. Just checking.
Is it the same for me? I don't think thick. So I don't remember there being thick trees near where I was last.
Yeah.
Or there being
See,
a meadow here.
for
Okay. Yep.
Sirixious and Darian, you're a little bit confused because you didn't think there was any thick forestry like this in the region that you're in, and you.
I think your mic keeps cutting out, Pix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's not just me.
Okay, that's annoying.
So we got that you're a little bit confused.
You're a little bit confused. You don't think there's. You can't remember there being thick forest like this, in the region that you were in, but you do remember seeing it last night as you arrived. And as the five of you make your way down the little path and into the trees, one quick question. You're all intending to head
What?
to the town with the instructions you were given, or this village?
Yeah.
I'm assuming that was you're all intended to head towards the village.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
I guess so. I have
Okay.
no clue what I'm doing. I have no memory of anything, so why not?
It's basically just RJ the character.
It's great, right? Except since you last knew me, my memory's fixed, bitch.
As you you push your way through the bush, and it quickly thins, and you find yourself coming across a more
No,
commonly used road.
no. Just, yeah, we didn't get like any of that.
I'm opening up your stream so that way I can hear you without the stutter.
Alright, let me
Look, there's nothing wrong with a stutter. Okay, that's different.
No, not you.
Oh.
Like, I don't want to be the guy to point out that your mic is failing us, but your mic is failing us. Wolfie, what the fuck is wrong?
You're being stream appropriate?
Or he moved too quick and crashed his camera. Fuck's sake. I hate you so much.
Hold on, guys.
Dark is about to one-up me. Whip your dick out.
You should completely shut this. So, what Pix is attempting to... How's stream doing?
Yeah, how is everybody enjoying it?
If there's...
Central man. You happy
Alright.
now?
I shall only be happy.
Once orc blood is slain, yes, yes.
Reckless
I'm
is known.
skipping a funeral to come kill orcs with you, so I guess take it as a compliment.
It's nothing taken as a compliment.
I mean... You said it was your father's funeral, right?
Let's just say I have a more pressing matter, as sad as that is to say. And
I'm just
it's
just
still
trying
a few
to recall
days.
the
It's
conversation.
a few days away, yes, I can still... I know how to manage my time.
Then why did you... Okay.
Okay, can you guys hear
Nothing
me
weird
alright?
happened last night, okay? So we just...
I mean, clearly, that definitely seems to be what has occurred, is nothing weird. Hence why you're
Nothing
mentioning
weird at
that
all.
nothing weird happened. Because everyone does
Nothing weird at
that
all.
every
We're all
morning.
gonna agree that nothing weird happened, and look.
Mm.
What am I looking
It's
at?
people resetting them up.
Hello?
Hello?
Can you
Hello?
hear me? Am I cutting out?
No, I
Am
can't hear you.
Well,
You-
that's very sad. I'm just going to keep talking for a bit and see how much
can
it
see you.
works and things. And words.
It's still
Not
the
very
same.
well.
Hang on.
I think it's because we're trying to connect so many people and video to...
Why is it only hers that's doing it then?
Because it is crappy weather outside, and I think it's my internet that's not managing it.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it's
Oh,
my mic
no.
at all.
How many times have you lit that candle today?
It's not a candle.
All of the times.
He's sniffing it every time he lights it. It's actually...
No need to say anymore.
Okay, come on.
Can we just assume that we're traveling now and that we're just tangible chit chat?
Yes.
Level stuff?
Yes.
Also,
Um,
My speed, anyway.
So,
Pip,
Dirty.
you guys.
can I get an answer for my thing?
That's the thing.
In Whisper? I think.
Oh. Yes, you can, and you should probably put those in there.
And oops.
Thank you for the host, Boycon. So, how much are you missing what I say? Like, is this at all manageable for you guys, or? Yes, it is! Exclamation point, yes, sir. How much of what I'm saying are you guys losing? Like, is this manageable at all, or?
Every time you say something important, it cuts out.
How is this cutting sentient?
For any of you that are in stream, can you listen for a moment and see if it's doing it there as well? It's cutting out on stream as well?
I'll load stream back up.
Okay. Because I need to be talking then.
Well, the game is currently paused and we're back with you shortly.
Yeah, you should still have audio though.
Okay, I'm gonna mute you in here, and then
Okay. Yes. No.
Wait, there is no.
Potatoes.
There is no. There's a delay, but there is no cutting out.
No cutting out. Interesting. Interesting.
you know, audio seems.
I'm going to try and close Discord. Hoping you guys, at least some of you can hear this. And reopen it and hope that it helps.
Okay, I will be back, guys. I will be back, guys. I gotta get stuff.
Alright, less than 2 hours. Yeah. The session was supposed to start at, by the time we got started, it was probably about 29, so about an hour and a half, a little bit more.
I'd say about 2 hours.
Well, it's currently 20 past 10, and we definitely won't start 2 hours ago, so. Like I said, it was like, we were having issues, and I made the comment, okay, that's because we're only 35 minutes late. So I knew it was at least 25 to 9 we started, at least. But yeah.
We were trying to assess things. All that kind of stuff.
I think I found these groups were very slow to get things going.
It's been a while since I've opened Pixel Edition. The overlay's all different.
You should come by streams more, shouldn't you?
Listen.
Takes his head by your desk.
I feel that.
The strangest
What you
thing
need?
right now is that my Discord is shut and I
You're
can
muted,
still
Lou.
hear all of you.
You're muted.
And obviously you guys can still see me.
I thought you went to like respond to his question while you were still muted.
Looks good. It looks good.
Just unmuted, Luke.
Alright, how is my audio now?
Nope. There we go.
Audio any better?
I'm not done.
Yes, no.
I can't hear you at all if you're trying to speak, no.
Nope, can't hear you.
There wasn't even like stuttery, it was just no.
Yeah, just your mouth moved, but there was nothing. Just no audio.
Very much so.
How about now?
Nope. Still not now. And yes, I know what you say because I can appreciate it.
Okay, heard a little bit. Nothing. Nothing after that.
Did you? I did.
Hello? No, can you hear me?
Oh, you guys are hearing more than I am. I'm hearing fuck all.
It's like in and out.
No, mine's just out, mate. Let's go. See you later, bye.
Have you considered just restarting the
I like the idea that whenever Omicrom's tinkering, I'm just here solving issues. But
Okay.
all I was doing that whole time.
Can you hear me now when I speak?
Yes.
Yes, no, maybe so. Did you remember to
Yeah, I can hear
unmute me?
Can you repeat the question?
Shut up!
Okay, am I
That
still
just
cutting
dawned
out?
on me, but these guys also couldn't hear you, so it's not just my fault.
Am I still cutting out when I'm speaking? Yada yada yada,
No.
talking.
Nope. You're
Not
clear
Okay.
and stay.
currently.
Cool. We're gonna run with it. Tell me if this degrades again.
I will. Don't worry. Because I'm the idiot one. The idiot one? Why did I say the idiot one?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on in your head.
I was the smart one and we...
Yeah, John, honestly, it's because I said it was the smart one, so suddenly I'm the idiot one. Don't know how that realm comes into existence, but apparently it fucking does. Sure.
Alright. So, if the wife happens to come into the chat, make sure you thank her because she's allowing me to cook pizza for me when it's my turn to cook.
Yay.
Yay.
Mrs. Giggles is the best.
Oh wow, I forgot
Tell
I
her
have,
that
like,
I'm playing and then she'll be fine with it. She loves me.
Lunch chat, Darkus, we're all doing pizza now.
Oh, okay.
Pizza!
I have Oreos, I'll be right back.
Oh, I hate you all.
I have loads of Pringles, and like, I don't want to eat
I will be right back.
because
I
they're
just
for
had a
tomorrow.
sudden realization, and it breaks my heart.
What?
I specially made myself a coffee when I came over
And you
here,
left it to go cold.
and now it's cold, and I've forgotten about it being so busy getting everything going.
A coffee warmer.
I'm gonna point out, you made that coffee like 3 hours ago.
Yeah.
I have no food.
Also, I do just want to draw your attention,
Dude,
you
had
guys
those
watching.
like half an hour ago.
You,
Not
if you
food,
watch
like
down
time.
there, just watch it. Watch it.
Or like up there.
Yes.
I think
Up,
that's
down
the right
there.
way.
Just watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Watch
Did you
it.
just put an Oreo on your head?
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Ow.
Any moment now.
Oreo into my eye.
Turns out the thing that's meant to do is broken, so you're just gonna be waiting for it forever.
No.
Well, we think fungal.
It's been doing it. It takes a minute. So it depends when a minute was.
Crikey, mate.
There! See? Look! Look!
We're delayed, babe.
Well,
Yeah.
it changed for me.
Just
Yeah,
change.
I'm streaming now.
Why the fuck are you wearing a cowboy hat now?
Oh boy. Alright.
I was looking at something else. And it's just...
Oh boy.
Oh.
So, getting back on track. A lot of you
Yeah,
start
we're walking places back on track. Sorry.
Walking through the forest, you find yourselves coming across a pathway.
Oh, real quick, sorry to interject one last time. The reason we dealt with the all cutting out was because I didn't have an answer to for the problem of the second half of my whisper. Fucking stutter.
I mean, you don't have it in at all?
At all. Oh
You should
fuck,
go
there goes
find
the camera.
that.
Okay, I'll do that.
And put it in. So you can at least say this is what it has, and I'll make up something for it when and it becomes viable.
Fireball?
You're gonna go with
Sorry. If and when your cannon becomes fireball. What?
You heard me!
Yeah, but it was funnier that way.
Still curious on. Can I?
I need to put those spells in too. Oops.
Alright.
Look, I can only be good at one game, okay?
You kind of. A lot of you look around and. Give me a perception check, actually. Give me a perception check. How observant are you all?
Perspection. Oh shit, I don't have that. I don't have to roll 20 tablets.
Perception check. Can't write the roll back.
Oh, somebody's very perceptive. Don't even have the chat open
Giggles.
properly. Oof, and somebody else is not.
Well, now it's definitely Giggles is very perspective, good at looking at things. Fuck's sake. Damn stutter. Coke. Camera's gone again.
Whose camera? My camera? Your camera?
No, lose.
Oh, okay.
You try to prop his phone up and every so often it just slips.
It's okay, only you and Wolfie actually show up on stream, so the rest of you
I know,
are...
but looking at the ports on a PC screen isn't, great entertainment.
Yeah, I actually can't see it sometimes. So... It makes sense.
Krovavy's blind.
Krovavyy, you don't know this continent
You're asking
very
me,
well.
I know.
So, you don't notice particularly anything. The rest of you, though, for Omicrom, you just wandered in from the forest last night, so you never saw a road. You have nothing to relate it to.
You never seen a road.
You don't
but
know shit.
There is no grass here.
I'm missing one.
Are you?
No. Yeah. No.
That's I see 4, so I'm assuming.
Yeah,
Giggles
I'm
is-
missing one. Darkus!
Where's,
Altair!
where's the centaur man?
He's fallen
Mr.
asleep while
Centaur.
walking.
Fuck. That's kind of an issue. Is he not here?
Did he mute himself and forget about it?
If things look different, I'm going back for my book.
Okay, well, at least for Darian and Sirixious, this is not the road that you walked in on.
I'm getting my horse. I'm going back. I'm getting my horse. I'll catch up. I have a horse. Don't worry. Fuck it.
You are heading back into the forest, up the path that you followed to get here.
I'm getting my horse.
Alright. You head back into the forest, and after about 5 minutes or so, you find yourself walking back out onto the same road that the others are still standing in.
I'm
Yeah.
like,
Well-
Your horse is dead. What?
do you guys go around the forest in the time it took me to walk out?
Definitely. I am that
No.
one.
We have not moved.
Okay.
I'm genuinely just gonna stand and go.
Okay.
Not have heard.
Come with me. Come with the forest. I trust you. It's a lot to ask. To be fair, you look like you can bench me, so nothing's gonna happen.
Wait, who's going with you?
Darian.
Oh.
Okay.
Alright.
We'll just walk away from them.
Just real quick, Altair, can you give me a perception roll when you can? Okay, you also notice that this is not the road you came in on to the tavern. As Darian and Sirixious, they walk into the forest, they leave you guys' sight. You find yourself walking through the forest, following the path, and you're sure it's the same path you followed. And after a few minutes, you find yourself walking back out and finding the other three still standing on the side of the road.
Told you. Fucking told you.
Oh mate, cut me tits. Wait, when did the centaur become evil?
Centaur's always been evil.
No, it's
He has a deep laugh.
He smokes 20 a day.
How deep is your love?
I had a phlegm issue. Leave me alone.
You are a phlegm issue. What's phlegm?
Well, I guess we ain't getting our horses back.
Here's the question. If you go that way and come out that way, how do we go that way and go somewhere else?
I'm on comic
In the past, you've heard of and read books about various different dimensions or anything, but this doesn't quite match anything you know of.
I only know of one dimension or two. Two playing and the other one.
Ready? I know 3. X, Y, and Z. Hey, 3 dimension. Wait, who do we lose? Wolfie, come back, Wolfie. Wolfie, come back.
Oh no, and it broke the cameras. Yeah. Because all of your cameras moved. All of our cameras moved.
You got a pizza pie. Well, I guess we're going to kill these orcs. My horse is getting old anyway. Oh.
Blue time. Oh.
Unless. Hi, Taco Man.
Oh, wow, I did jank the cameras, didn't it?
Yeah, it massively jacked them. Can you guys try and get it back in? Because I can't mess with it without mucking them up more.
There you go, he's back. I did it.
Yay!
I literally did nothing. I opened Discord and he was back. I'm on his account in Discord too.
Okay. Oh, you're back!
Mic. Yeah.
Yes, we can hear you.
So.
Broke out my streaming mic for this.
Fancy! Alright.
Oh, snap.
What are you guys gonna do?
I did not hear one word. All I heard was ting, tang,
What on the Big Bang?
Are you
Okay, basically,
really Clash?
basically, TLDR, we are fucked.
Oh, we're not fucked.
Okay. Krovavyy, say you had a horse. And you left it somewhere. And now that somewhere has gone for a walk, and now you don't have a horse. I also don't have a horse now. So let's just continue with our feet and maybe we'll find point A. Yeah?
I feel like we're at point A. But all roads lead to point A. Point A is Rome.
Okay.
You say the place no longer
I
exists.
think the woman who asked us to go on this orc killing stream might be holding our horses hostages, so we should maybe commit to her demands and come back and get our horse.
That seems like your guys' problem.
She did seem a little swift off her feet.
Because you swept her off her feet.
I
There's
would
a
like to make
Yes, I did. Not denying.
that. Pix, I would like to make a nature check to see if I can tell where a game trail or a different trail would lead us.
I lost my character sheet again.
So just to clarify, there's a road in front of you. Behind you is the same forest that you've come out of, and on the other side of the road is open rolling hills with the occasional tree.
Okay, if you walk into the forest, you come back out of the forest.
So, are you trying to find a trail in the forest that is not the one that you came from?
No, I was confused about where we were.
Okay.
Okay, this way, and I'm just gonna head towards the hills.
You following the road, or you're just heading across the field?
I'm going like you said the opposite, like the other side.
The other side
I'm
of the
going
road.
on the road.
So, like, there's
Sorry,
a road going down the middle. On one side is forest. On the other
Okay,
side
so we're on the
is
side
open
of the
rolling
road.
hills.
Okay. In which case, yeah, I'm following the road. Wait, which way's north?
One word. Early morning. The sun is rising quick reminder, guys. If north is up, left is west? Okay. From looking at the position of the sun, you can tell that if you follow the road to your right, you're headed up north-ish, a little bit to the west.
Then that way. Away.
I said to follow.
I'm following the middle.
No, I'm already ahead of you.
Alright.
What? How?
He's faster than you are.
Is he? By
I
how
don't know.
much?
Oh
Can I
wait,
break this
I'm
leg?
a horse. I'm ahead of you all.
You are able to be faster than them all. Yep. So just to get into the habit of it.
Fine, you can get there first and start climbing your tree for the ambush.
Are you all traveling as a group?
Yes.
I mean, I guess they're not, but yeah.
Can you pick
We have
one of
tree
you
horse over here.
to be keeping an eye out, and a second one can assist to give advantage if you would like.
Nope. And
Which
nope.
is who's got the highest passive wisdom? Me.
What are you
Exactly.
talking about? Like,
Hush with your metagaming, you.
I know, I'm joking. No, I'd be actively watching out anyway because, yeah. I have no idea what's going on in any part of existence, so I'm constantly looking around me.
I'll
I'll
help
be
him. Okay.
I'd be assisting because as a centaur, I would constantly be looking out while I was in the field anyway. Just for me.
So, advantage roll from RJ.
Perception, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
By the way,
Hold up,
this
buddy,
is going to be how travel works for you guys. You pick two people who
Okay.
are essentially on lookout.
I was gonna wonder who is highest.
Thank fuck for advantage.
Me.
None of this
Sure.
metagaming.
I have a -1.
So, your party of 5, really, chicken?
So it comes with a field of chickens.
I was
A
wondering what the
wild
fuck that was.
chicken
Waiting to be
crosses your path. It looks a little
The
bedraggled.
chicken
It's brown.
across the road.
One of the chickens.
As you get closer, it startles and runs away. You continue down this path, glancing. Which of you has the barmaid's note, by the way?
Darian.
Darian?
Wait, what?
You have the barmaid's note, unless you gave it to somebody else.
Yeah, I have.
And as you are traveling, you kind of pass a strange looking rock, and you notice that it is in her instructions. And you continue variously throughout the day. There's little things that she's noted, keep going past this, and after a while you see something that seems to be that. And after a while,
Wolfie, why?
I look so angry on camera.
What do you mean, what, Wolfie, why?
Are you seriously making transition noises?
No, she's making pix noises, they just happen to fit the transition.
Oh, okay.
He's not wrong.
And the breed camera looks like a beard, so I was stroking it. I had it on mute to not hurt anybody see. Because, like my controller,
I'm
it has
sorry.
a big old button.
In a minute, you're not there.
Yeah, you didn't mean to sound around there though, that was really loud. Also just notice how pissed Lou's camera is and it's infuriating me.
Yeah, he's been playing with it the entire time.
It's resting on a book, but the book is at an angle, so fuck you.
Oh, not a freaking.
I mean, he's
Apparently I haven't linked your token to your character sheet either, so give me a second.
Oh, great. Luke's on a roof, now he's in a tree. The horse is meant to be in a tree.
Bloop.
Yo, you can zoom in real close in this thing.
Yeah, you can.
Just zoomed in to 250%. I now can see the pixels of the rooftops.
Not one. Yay, everybody else was successfully actually attached to their character sheet. It was just RJ and
It's fine, my processor's just a bit slow, don't worry.
This is a very basic image. I could be fine
I
doing
think I broke something.
more intense than that. What did you do?
I don't think the chat's supposed to be that small. It's alright, I just reset my zoom levels, but... Oh, I'm at 1% zoom.
Oh, that would do it. Yeah, that would do it.
Fuck's sake.
You're an idiot.
Why is there a player 4 of Levi?
Because he doesn't have a name yet. I'm legit in the Vic.
It's the old token.
It'd be okay though.
Initially, this was supposed to be a 4-player campaign.
Yeah, so why is he play 4 and 5?
Because he was player 4, Giggles was the extra one that we tacked on the end.
Oh, I can fix this though.
Yeah, we can fix this, we can just get rid of Giggles and it's not an extra.
Can you
Love you,
just
bro.
real quick put your name in again, Levi, for me?
Across the arms is just hilarious.
Type that to your character sheet. Woo! Right. Should be fixed. Let's try it. You walk off the screen and are deleted.
Destiny.
Sweet. Okay, we good. We good. Everything is good.
Okay, we did it, yeah.
Oh, great. One drop. There's a wolfie.
That's alright. Yeah, we didn't know
There
it's
is
a
a
wolfie.
There is a wolfie.
I changed that though.
Alright, change it again, Wolfie.
I actually did.
Change it. And
And
I will.
I can't move it. Oh wait, because I'm not on the 20.
Not on the point.
On the point.
Alright. Change your name. Mr. Krovavyy.
Yeah, I'm changing it back. I thought I had it changed.
You did. But
Okay,
I
I'm
saved
gonna
it to
go
your
first.
character sheet before you did that, so you know you need to do it again, and I'll save
I
it
can't
properly.
see that, it's too small.
Okay, doke.
I just look down to just see Giggles going like ham with
Oh,
dances. Like, bro,
thank you so much for the host.
What's in the fridge?
Save changes. Alright. That should
Right.
be fixed.
So what's our plan, guys?
So as you approach the settlement, you notice that it's... give me a perception roll.
It's not on fire, that's a plus. Or is it?
Perception.
Perception!
Up good.
I hate that I keep rolling the same as Darian, not Darian as others, but then I have like a +1 when they have -1s, and it's just like seriously. Dice hate me.
4, I'm missing Krovavyy.
Krovavyy.
Krovavyy, AD.
No, you approach the settlement, and
Krovavyy
as you get closer, first Altair and then Krovavyy, you notice it's quiet. You're not actually seeing people wandering the streets.
That's
To be fair,
mysterious.
there's not many streets to wander. No, I'm joking.
It's a small hamlet.
Seems to be something wrong here. Nobody is
Or
wandering.
maybe they've already come and gone.
The orcs or the people?
Both.
Okay.
This is a mirror.
Still, we should try to investigate. I shall sneak around the place, try to get the lay of
Gonna jump through the nearest window.
I'm
Pull
going
back.
To, I'm going to draw my weapon.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold my hands in front of me, and a longsword will just conjure out of nothing. The sword itself is kind of. Hey Wolfie, aren't you supposed to be good at that?
It's a plus 7. It's good.
Entitled in his travels.
Oh boy.
As he's failing to do his thing, I held my hand out like this, and a longsword manifests. It's like a jet black sword
Oh, fucking
with
hell.
kind of a purplish like glow to it.
So it's the dark drinker.
Yes, it's like darker.
Oh
Alright,
yeah.
let's go.
I love have I have a +7 to that as well.
Yeah, that's the best bit. That's a +7. So you rolled a nat 1.
I want to outdo him. Yeah.
You literally can't outdo him if you're trying to be worse.
Sneaking.
Wolfie, you are the best at being the worst.
As Krovavyy kind of breaks off from the rest of you and starts trying to move around the side of the house to peer in windows, he
Does
suddenly
he fall through an open window?
Falls into a window.
very suddenly there is this loud noise which catches all of you off guard, but has him jumping back with a little kind of squawk of surprise as bursting out of an open doorway, the first one he encounters, is a wild chicken. There's a lot of chickens today. And it flaps its wings, flying out kind of in his face, and then skittering off and running out. Okay, sorry, I take that back. The wild chicken flaps out, lands on his face.
Oh yes!
Both him and the chicken are powerful. You're utterly terrified right now. Neither of them totally understanding what's going on. And to the four of you standing back and watching, you just see this cat with this chicken that seems to have kind of flown up and gotten stuck in his hood, and now there's just kind of this kerfuffle. They're trying to get out, and the chicken's trying to get out, but they can't figure out how.
Hey,
Somebody
Could
Let's
I
go
approach
everywhere.
Can I approach
choking this chicken?
For dinner.
the hell?
How do you roll the worst or 2 of your best?
Somebody
I'm gonna approach to try and help.
choking a chicken.
Alright, give me a animal handling.
Animal handling? Yeah.
I will do an animal handling check.
Oh no!
Eldritch Blast.
Wait,
I'm scared to roll. No, I'm gonna come over there. I'm gonna come over there and awkwardly shoot the chicken.
Hold on!
Okay, he gets that.
First,
I
the
also like how
mechanical
the one
man.
with the negative modifier is the one who.
I also snap its
that
neck.
is hilarious.
Hold on. Okay.
Kill the chicken.
The cat has gone limp.
Hold on. Let me get through this. Oh boy. Okay. First, last Omicron, your middleman, approaches this flailing cat with feathers flying everywhere.
Oh no, there was 2 different people. I thought that was just Altair. Fuck.
Oh shit! I didn't see his one.
And he attempts to help Krovavyy here, but the only bird he's interacted with at this point is his own mechanical bird. So dealing with an actual live one is... he's just not sure what to do, and he's kind of trying to grab, but ends up kind of swatting Krovavyy in the face. At this point, Altair decides it's time to assist, and trots over, and again, in his attempts to grab this cat is very agile, and as him and the chicken are kind of going crazy there, you can't quite grab anything, and in an attempt you end up kind of trying to swat it away and kind of banging Krovavyy over the head, at which point the chicken flies out and then into Omicrom, where now it is fluttering around there, squawking like crazy. This thing is utterly terrified at this point.
And now I've got feathers in my cage.
And then I come in to assist.
Alright, what do you do?
Well, I rolled a 14. I grab the chicken by its neck and snap it and drop it on the floor and say, how about a little bit of stealth? I mean, if that was an orc, you'd be fucked.
If that was an orc, it wouldn't be flying.
If that was an orc, I would have had my hammer out.
Also,
Glad you did.
for this
That was
kerfuffle, Wolfie, can you take 1 point of damage?
To be fair, 1 is polite, seeing as that chicken would have scratched the shit out of you.
It's a mixture of small scratches from the chicken and kind of bruises from being manhandled a bit by Omicrom and Altair.
I kind of toss the dead chicken now towards Krovavyy and be like, there you go.
Dinner.
Problem solved.
Can I, like, just real quick,
All of you.
like,
Thank you.
that one failed a stealth, that one failed acrobatics. If you hadn't done that acrobatics roll, the stealth fail was just the chicken scaring you and running off.
I know.
You
but
rolled
I was
acrobatics
like,
and
well,
suddenly-
I'm going to roll trying to get away from the chicken, yet I run into the chicken again. So
I was willing to have a nat fail on my behalf as well, but
Oh,
I did not account
I'm almost
for
sad that it
fail
ended.
twice. Like, I rolled a crit fail once. I'm like, well, if I do acrobatics, I got a +5 in it, so I will try to
+7
avoid
still.
the chicken. Why not? And then
fucking hell.
that one again.
Wolfie, you might as well try the religion check to convert it. You probably have a good chance.
No.
Okay, so
Try a sleight of hand, there was no chicken.
Altair would pick up the dead chicken.
Why are you picking up dead chicken? Just leave it.
Because you killed it. Means you eat it.
Right now,
Put it
when
in my
we're
bag.
like trying to potentially deal with orcs, you're actually gonna carry around a dead chicken. That is not. It's not
This
a thing
is
you
my
can
trophy.
swing.
Sure. I'll
Mate, you
I'll
can't
attempt-
re-stealth
I'll
after
attempt
that
a sleight of
fail.
hand to grab it out of Altair's grasp.
Going to try to sneak.
Is it opposed?
Alright,
You
you
oppose my
gonna
sleight of
continue
hand
trying
roll?
to sneak through the hamlet, Wolfie?
Again.
Yes.
After your chicken kerfuffle, point there is at this point, like, there was a lot of sounds. You have a suspicion that anyone who was going to come out would have come out and found you by this point, but you continue to move through the hamlet and give me a perception check for, no, investigation's a thing, right?
Give me a perception check for chickens. Yes,
Yeah.
investigation is a thing. We used it like 6 times in my backstory.
Yes, perception check for more chicken.
Look for chickens.
Yeah.
Are you also moving
Oh,
into the town to search?
Yes.
Can I also investigate
Am as
to?
well.
Can I spend a moment to get feathers out of my gears?
Okay.
Please get another crit fail. Damn it.
Whoa.
Why?
I'm sorry, I need to eat Pringles because, like, I need energy. I was laughing way too much.
So close.
Hey, it's not a crit fail.
So close.
Oh,
Why in
boy.
the world?
Okay.
To be
So
fair, I went off
as
before.
are you moving around? Are you splitting up or are you staying as a group? I know Krovavy's already
I am-
moved up on his
I've
own.
already split up.
We should split up and
Altair
look
is
for clues,
staying
gang.
With,
Sirixious,
yeah, Sirixious. I cannot.
the chicken killer.
Yeah, chicken killer.
New title. Also, by the way, thank you so much for the host, Matako.
Oh my god, he has a new title. Yes.
It's Fable all over again.
Little, come on, little sparrow.
You're staying where you are, RJ? Removing feathers? And Darian, are you... Why are you re-rolling investigation? Calm down. Don't you try and sneak in a new roll.
I didn't mean to. It said, like,
Okay,
on the
back,
screen, it's
back, back, too close, too close, too close!
Right, put the mic from your face. Fuck.
Mike, you're too close to your mic.
My ears
Sorry,
hurt.
I zoned out. What happened?
How could you zone out with that noise?
Well,
It wasn't that
Krovash,
bad.
you
Fuck
have a
off.
new title.
I do have him turned down.
What was that?
I
one
did
about?
balance
don't
you all
blame you.
before.
I'm gonna
Um,
mute him.
Shut up, chicken.
Sorry,
Sorry,
Darian.
what we were doing now?
Are you going with any of the others particularly, or are you staying by yourself?
Staying by myself.
And you're
Right, explained by
entering the
chicken.
town. Alright.
Yes.
You can move your token, by the way. Cough, cough. Just saying.
So, how much do you guys like the element of surprise?
So as you
Another
investigate,
chicken, no.
are any of you actively going into buildings, or are you just trying to peer in windows and things?
Altair is peering through windows as he passes.
Alright.
So
Wolfie?
do I need to roll an investigation?
No, you rolled an investigation. Don't you? Already rolled your investigation rolls.
Wolfie, your mic's not working.
Maybe you should try inhaling it.
Wolfie?
He's gone deaf or mute. Both.
He unplugged the other mic, and now it's not working.
The mic you were using was good, but
Just don't eat it.
yeah, just have it generally in front of you and not in your face.
Go on, dribbled. I
Um,
saw that.
Darian, are you entering buildings or are you just peering in windows
I'm
as
just
well?
peering it. I'm just peering into them.
Fuck it, I'm a cat.
Wolfie, are you peering into windows? Thumbs up for yes. Alright, that works too. Love it. Alright. So as you all kind of wander through the very little to this town, as you can see, there's only, what, 7 buildings?
I might head into a building.
You want to head into a building? Okay.
I'm gonna head into this building up here, but I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy on the door to have it slam open.
Okay.
Oh, so stealth
I'll get to
is
that in
gone.
a second.
Stealth was already gone. We fought a chicken and lost.
I could also use it to choose without a point. I might cast it twice actually. If I can guess where Krovavyy is, I might choose to cast ominous whispers around his location.
Alright,
it sound
I
like a
want a
chicken.
perception roll to figure out exactly where he is.
That's just a picture of my character.
And a perception roll from Wolfie. Okay, cancel that. Perception roll from Darian. Not
Okay.
Wolfie. As strange whispers start up around you.
Suddenly, chickens everywhere.
Oh fuck. Not again.
Right.
This is gonna be a thing we're gonna do the next
Are they
round.
saying anything in particular, Lou, or
They're saying chicken noises. I feel like that was clear.
just chicken noises?
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah,
So-
my phone was like, hey, you can't have the call because your battery's on 1%.
That seems
Oh,
problematic.
that's good.
Are
Are the whispers saying anything specific?
and they went to Darian rather than Wolfie because you can't see either of them and you just kind of guessed.
Alright.
Bakark.
So what sounds are they making? Like what exactly is he hearing?
Bakark.
Why would you do this?
Why wouldn't you? Don't you hear it? I'm chaotic and evil.
And evil. Evil Knievel.
As this is happening, Altair is gonna make his way a little further into the town.
Okay. So
And
far
Omicron's
you're
ready
not
for
seeing
just
any
cleaning
sign
his
of
feathers.
people, but you are seeing that there's clearly been something that has disturbed people. It's not untouched by any means.
You know, maybe they had the same dream that we all agreed didn't happen.
Wait, you guys had a dream? What dream?
I had no dream.
You're all split up, thank you very much. Unless you're yelling this across the town, which I guess you can do.
Y'all dream.
Y'all dreaming?
We fucked up
What
with
y'all
it.
dreaming
I
about?
don't think stealth is our biggest bet right now.
We already blew that.
Okay. You are seeing signs
Real
of
quick.
conflict.
Stealth has been out the window since the chicken.
Can I cast
Real quick.
Thaumaturgy again?
Omicrom's gonna move up to like this alleyway and then chill out while he works out anything he can actually do as a person.
Is he a person?
I mean, he
As
has
you
a
slam
will.
the door open with your thaumaturgy, Louis, you hear a few more. We're going into this building, right?
Bakark.
Up here. You do hear from down here a few more startled clucks.
Oh
Where?
my god.
Well, I don't know where you were because I was zoomed in quite a bit.
Bling! Kind of the bottom half of that building.
Okay.
Altair is gonna move around. Said that words.
Sirixious.
Sirixious. Move his way into.
Just call him Siri for short.
No.
He's gonna move around Siri, and he's gonna move him right here. Move himself right there.
Okay. So, first
I'm
up.
gonna move my fist like this, just onto your side, like I'm pounding it, and then I'm gonna conjure my dagger. In that jokes. Yeah, anything?
We still can't hear you.
Oh. His smile just dropped.
Aww. No, still can't hear you. Go and try your settings on Discord. Wolfie.
Go to your voice settings and see what is making your audio
Your microphone.
out. Yeah, your microphone. Yeah.
On the call, there's an actual a button that will take you straight to the correct settings.
He is now deafened.
These thaumaturgy effects will last for a minute, unless it's the door one, which is instantaneous. Wolfie, how about you leave the call and come back?
Ooh. Oh yeah, that's also an option.
Right, I'm back. Hello.
Just
Bye, Wolfie.
Right.
There
a
goes
quick
camera.
little. He's leaving and coming back. He's trying to fix
Well,
things.
you have to speak
Darkus,
just the
I'm
people
just
words.
sending you a photo that I just got.
You're
Can you
good,
hear me
mate. You're
now?
good.
Okay.
You can
Cool.
let me know
So
your thoughts
Discord
on it.
sucks.
How about
Nah,
now?
we can hear you. We can hear
We
you.
can
Don't
hear
worry.
you. We can
Okay.
just.
We
It's
can
fine.
hear you. We can hear you. Just don't fuck with anything else.
Chaotic evil.
Are you
Oh.
sending it on Facebook or Discord?
Facebook.
Both.
Okay.
Directly to you. It's still sending. It might take a moment, but just keep an eye out for it.
Right,
There
did
it
I miss
goes.
anything important?
Wolfie not being able to talk.
Well, that's not
That's really
important.
it. You heard about the chickens, right?
So far, I love it.
I know about the chickens. Yeah.
The chickens.
Yeah.
And the
chickens
building
are
below?
fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
How do I know about the chicken?
I'm saying he as a player. Anyway, moving on. Moving on.
My reply has been sent.
Where will all the people in this town turn into chickens?
Everyone shall kill every chicken.
Well, I just
Get
killed one of them.
information.
Since the guy who lost the fight to one.
I need revenge.
So did you.
Yo,
Okay, so all this quiet is getting to Altair, so he calls anybody here.
Oh,
that
well,
was my next.
I was about to say, can I make a mechanical boom again?
Okay. Yes, you can make a mechanical boom. Lou, the building you've walked into appears to be a sort of
I think that's this roll.
a living quarters, but also there's kind of various segments into it where you get the impression this may house an extended family. And there's sort of kind of sections to it. You do notice most of the doorways and walls are pretty they're just kind of slight partitions, but along I'm on the wrong thing. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah.
So
Blah, blah. Clicking into the center, but is a solid wall and a door around here. Yeah.
I cast fireball.
I cast viable.
At this moment, you hear a loud. Give me a performance check on how loud this is, Jay.
I did.
Oh, you did.
Another one?
It's no, that's fine. I just didn't see it. It's not super loud, but there is definitely a kind of booming sound.
Loud piston slam.
Yeah, kind of. As far as you can tell, just in that direction. Altair, well, all of you hear this. Altair and Wolfie, you can't see anything either, but Darian, you actually can see that the sound is coming from your companion, from where you are.
I rush over to the noise.
yeah, I kind of
sneak toward it.
Yeah, I make my way towards them.
As you all kind of get line of sight, the source of the sound seems fairly obvious. I mean, it seems to be coming from where Omicrom is.
Hi guys.
I'm gonna go back.
Without a word, go.
Jesus Christ, man.
So
Look, if anyone's
Altair calls out.
They didn't hear the chicken. They're gonna hear that.
Altair hits the center of town, and he calls out to see if anyone is out.
Yes, because I like
Is
mechanical.
there anybody out?
Um,
Enter this house.
you can. It's
to
a
go to the
very
door first?
small. You can try and break in one of the windows, or you can go around to the street and enter through a door.
Window. Take the window.
No, I'm going to go through a door.
Always take the window. Probably can't get through windows.
It's a very simple little house. It's one room, and you can see there's the sleeping area and a small table and chairs, and it's an all-in-one kind of thing. These people clearly aren't the richest or the fanciest. But
Are there any notes or documents or anything like that in there? Or anything that, like a journal, like?
No, you don't see anything like that.
Okay, I'm gonna leave then.
I
You
would
see a
like
few
to,
tools on the table. General farming tools.
I would like to make.
Okay. I'll leave.
You would like to make?
To see if I can figure out which building would be their gather, or where their local elders would be.
This building is the. Helps if I am on the right tool. This building is seems kind of the best made and most formal.
Okay. So I'm going to make my way there to the door. I'm assuming this is where the door is. And I'm going to enter, and I'm going to rap on the door, or knock on it.
So you're knocking on the door?
Yes.
Mom, spaghetti.
And my feet sweat.
Give me a perception check. There doesn't seem to be any sound of people moving or responding.
Okay. I decided to check inside.
Yeah, you open the door and it opens easily. You do notice that as you kind of open the door, the hinges feel a bit stiff, like it's at a slight angle that it shouldn't be at. But it opens, and you enter. Like everything else you've encountered in this village, it's deserted, and you can see, things are knocked over and pushed around, but no sign of people.
How do I whisper?
/W.
/W space. If you want to whisper to me, it's GM. If you want to whisper to any of the other people, you can write their name and it will give you kind of autofill options. You can You can whisper to either people's player names or to their character names.
Okay, I'm just whispering to the GM.
Cool.
Yeah, that is an important thing to like separate though. If you are whispering to a player or to a character, because me and Lou have messed up a couple of times. Last games.
It's particularly significant if multiple people have control of a character, then they'll all see if you whisper to that character, whereas if you whisper to a player, that player gets it.
Yeah, that's good.
Hi, Woody!
Hey, old person.
Hello, person.
Hey, hello to Charmander, yeah.
While he's writing, what are the rest of you doing?
Oh, I'm just gonna head towards the center of town now that I've made a big boom and scared literally everyone we know is here.
AKA your party.
I'm gonna head towards the center. Yeah, AKA my party. And just to see kind of what's around.
Okay.
So yeah, just like ignore the climbing over the roof. Just like here.
Alright. We'll be entering that building. It appears to be a smithy. Not terribly advanced, but
Can I see a perception check to see how long the forge was used?
investigation for that.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah.
Oh, my bad. I'm used to Pathfinder. I'm sorry.
You're good. I often have to stop and think about what the skills are in this one versus what I get them confused a lot between Pathfinder and this. How long since the forge was used?
Mm-hmm.
The fire is still going, but it has burned down quite a lot.
So I can still use it.
So I'm gonna back out and convey with my companions. The fire
Yes,
seems
Altair.
to be burning, but it is very, very low.
Altair is going to make his way over to the with a grim look on face.
I have to be right back. For a bit.
Okay. What did you find?
I've seen orc raids before. This place looks like it has already been raided. We've missed the orcs.
Oh, then problem solved.
Aye.
That's
Very,
not
very
problem
sad
solved,
sight.
it's problem worsened. Well, not worsened.
Well, I guess we now have to
Is-
find the orcs
Yes,
rather than
well.
them come to us.
Yeah.
Orc raiding party is no one should tap.
Like, now we can't put an Altair in the tree. We have to go to them.
Oh, we can put the tree in them and then put Altair on the tree.
What is with you people with contents of poetry?
Don't like
Oh,
wood?
no. I am bush, you are tree.
No.
He just looks at the metal man like stupid or crazy.
I'm going to look for tracks.
I
That's
actually
the
said
Bible.
that. I actually said that.
If he's looking for them, I'd take an investigation for looking for them in town, but to follow them would probably be survival, if you find any.
Oh, fucking hell.
Like, no prints? Or anything of the sort? Or is it hard to tell?
So from the center of town, like as you start kind of near the center of town, it's very hard to tell. These are pretty much just dirt and gravel roads, so they're full of just footprints from ages of use. They're quite compressed, but as you kind of head towards the outskirts, you manage to find some over here.
Okay,
Oh, good. I was just
That
over
are
there.
fairly fresh and kind of headed away from town. There's nothing particular that tells you what they belong to. There is some on all of the exits from town, but that seems to have the most and the freshest.
Altair is going to make his way over to Krovavyy, and I'm going to see if I can.
Well, I mean, I haven't said anything to anybody. I'm just kind of looking at this point.
No, I know. I'm going to make my way over to this side here.
Okay.
And see if I can discern any orc tracks.
Over here?
Yep, over where my character is, yes.
Are you specifically looking for orc tracks rather than any tracks leading away from the
Yes,
town?
I am looking for orc track.
Then give me a survival check.
Survival?
Your
ability to actually tell different tracks from each other.
In the meantime, I'm gonna head to the building that Altair came out of.
Okay.
To see what was there.
Hey, do you think so? Do you think if orcs had dogs, they'd go bark?
I hate you. That was almost as bad as mine.
Um,
That would
you
make-
struggling to pick out anything you'd personally identify as orc tracks?
This is all that personally identify with an orc. Sorry.
Looking around the building, Omicrom, this appears to be in the front half a meeting hall, and in the back it's living quarters.
I kind of. Oh, sorry.
Much like what you've seen when you've peered in windows around the place, it's
Yes, because Omicrom has done this.
I turn to Altair and go,
Okay.
well, I have some good news out of
well,
this.
what you see is furniture kind of strewn around, knocked over. You don't see any bodies or any people. But you do see signs of scuffle. You can see kind of scratch marks here and there.
Okay.
I'm just going to say I believe I found tracks, but I do not know what they are from.
I'm going to turn to Krovavyy because he's next to me and say, I have some good news though.
What is your good news?
Well, the people weren't turned into chickens, because that one would have turned back into a person when I snapped its neck. Good news is, we have dinner.
Hi. It's not bad.
I suppose that is good news.
I mean, it's good for you lot.
I love just, this conversation's going on over here.
Hey,
And then
I'm
there's
close
just kind of yelled conversation across the town.
I use thaumaturgy to make my voice 3 times as normal.
Wait, next time I try and make a big boom, can you use that on me, please? Like,
No, it's only
Oh my
self.
god.
Oh, target C text.
wait, what was that?
Text.
My voice booms up to 3 times.
Like you yell so loud, subtitles come up. That's freaking horrifying.
Hey Pix.
Mm-hmm.
I made a suggestion real quick to pass on to the other.
Okay.
Sweet. In the meantime, I'm gonna go up to the two whose names are the most pain in the ass to say.
And we're standing by each other.
Found anything?
Well, I guess I could try
Anything in
and find
particular, by the way? Any particular scars?
Maybe one of the eye, and probably one along probably a claw mark along the jawline.
So one on the jawline, kind of claw mark, and one was that on the eye?
Yes, like across the like.
So
I
it's scar
found
scar.
more chickens.
Found more chicken. Freaking in that booming. I found more chicken.
Hey Krovavyy, want to see a magic trick?
Might as well, my good friend.
As I click my fingers, the magical sword just disappears.
Aye. 'Tis a good magic trick.
Altair
That's a
makes
good
it
magic
available
weapon.
for-
Yes, it is. I wonder if you can put poison on
I could sell it to you if you want.
it. No, Krovavyy, no, when it's a bad deal.
100 gold for a magic sword. It can also be a dagger.
If Krovavyy had 100 gold to give you, then he would. But
I do. I'm not going to, but I do.
I have my rapier and I have my hammer cross from my land, and that is all I need for now. But thank you for the offer.
I conjure a dagger that looks almost as if it's on fire into my hand as I click my fingers. Are you sure?
Yes,
I kind of hold it out to him.
Yes, I
As
am
if
positive,
off-
my good
As if
friend.
offering it to him.
Yes, I am sure, my good friend. I appreciate the offer.
And I'll click my fingers and it'll go away.
But anyway, I found
You
tracks.
click your fingers and make you go away.
No.
I say
That's a
Altair
shame.
and Omicrom come up. I say, well, my good friends, I found tracks.
Hey, there's
tracks?
checks on the other side too. I couldn't tell you if they were. They weren't.
Can you tell me what these are?
They could be
I'm not
people.
familiar with the tracks that these are.
Fine. Let's see what I can do.
Altair steps up and looks at the track. Do I need to make another survival check?
You
Picks.
Sorry.
Ascertaining the nature of tracks.
With that beautiful 5.
No.
That's me.
Yeah. Or us two as we've come over.
The 5 is mine.
It's a survival, right?
Yeah, survival to try and. I would say for you though, RJ, possibly at disadvantage to try and identify.
I
with this
expected
or
that. I'd already set it. Don't worry about that one.
not.
That's fine.
Didn't make
Look,
huge
I've
amounts
been
of
for 3
difference.
weeks. Like that makes sense. Like, you never know. I
I'm
could have
not
rolled
so
2
great.
20s.
You're like, yeah man, these are orc feet. What are orcs?
I was just like, what's a track? I'm here looking like pebbles.
I have no idea if I spelled braid right or not.
No, but also it's a ponytail, not a braid.
You say braid or grade? That's how you spell grade.
I hate you.
great.
Genuine.
Great.
Okay, so do I need to make a survival check?
I mean, can I aid him on this since I've already seen the track?
You can pick one person to aid. And yes, you
shall
make a
aid
survival
Altair.
check.
Okay, he's gonna aid me. So how do I like add an aid?
So I had been going through and trying to make sure all your character sheets automatically asked you whether they're being rolled in what's it, but I will just double check
Mine
that
does.
I did that.
Okay, it is.
Query whisper, roll
Okay,
queries,
yeah, and then I
query
roll, and then I
advantage.
put advantage, right? I swap from normal roll to an advantage roll.
Yeah.
I guess. Okay, and I'll do that too.
No, so you give him advantage by assisting. Assisting
Bad,
someone
really.
is you give them advantage for them making the roll.
Yeah, I did better this time.
Investigating the tracks. We're talking about the ones over here that will be
Yeah,
found.
the ones that.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's always very hard to tell whether, like, what race it is based just on their footprints, particularly unless there's something like Centaur where they don't have boots. But the majority of people do just wear boots. So looking at it, it's hard to tell. But they're heavier set. They're quite large feet. You suspect that they might be. There are definitely signs that they could be more inclined to be orc than other.
Altair turns to Krovavyy. They look like they. They look like they could be.
Oh, I should warn you guys all of
But
one
I'm
other
not
thing
sure.
that just threw me for a loop. If you whisper each other's characters, they will show up on stream. Because I also have myself as a secondary tab as players and able to as all of the rights to each of your characters so that when there is lighting things, stream can see all of your
fuck
points
you.
of view. Just so you know. 'Cause that's not blatantly obvious immediately. Oh, I'm struggling.
Man, I'm hungry.
Well, we're going to be finishing up shortly. So.
Okay. So let's. Krovavyy. Crap. Well, I'm not a Khajiit. Come on, stop doing that. Okay.
Krovavyy have weirdest.
No, I was like a while ago. I was trying to get in the character for the call. I recommend we kind of follow this way. I guess.
I've been muted. I hate myself.
We hate you too.
Congratulations.
The last thing you said is that you were gonna be right
Yeah,
back. So.
Yeah, I got back about 5 minutes ago, and I've been muted ever since.
That's fine.
Oh,
You're not
you're
with the
not
group, so we can't hear you anyway.
Yeah, you're way down there.
You're not even with the group. You have no idea what's going on.
I need to show you my.
I'm just kind of standing in the street looking around, talking to yourself.
Like 55 feet away. Like, what are you doing,
You're
mate?
just kind of acting like a chainmail.
He's a scarecrow. He doesn't work on
My
chickens.
character at this point is kind of standing with his hands behind his head, with one foot up, leaning against the wall, being like, "So you worked it out yet?" You know, just kind of chilling. Has unbuttoned the top button in his shirt now, and is kind of just
Why?
chilling in the breeze.
So.
It's a
So
warmish
his
day.
His eyes look fucking far away.
Warmish winter. This game is we're playing Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition.
What are you carrying a berry? Wait, I just looked on freaking thing at the wrong time. What the crap are you doing, Giggles? Carrying a baby.
That's no baby.
That's a space station.
No baby. It's a little person I'm carrying. Oh yeah.
No. Hopefully once Pix gets their custom things, I'll be an actual centaur with a little mini. Right now I'm just a standard barbarian.
Alrighty. What are you guys doing?
Did Altair already explain like what it was, or am I waiting on that?
No, I've already explained, but he turns to Darian as he approaches. And he steps back a little bit, and he turns to Darian and says, "Look like." Damn it.
I do like the idea that you guys actually like in character, just like sorry.
Sorry, I have a cough.
Hey, let's be
Sorry.
honest. Most of the time I am.
Tracks look like
Yeah.
could be from the orcs.
Shake it up.
Interesting.
Coughing all around.
Because it's the common cold, and this is like takes place in
Fucking
freaking
mortal.
medieval times. We all die because it's the common cold.
Hey,
Fine.
hey, speak for yourself, good sir.
Oh yeah,
Fine,
'cause
you
you,
trust.
I've got an exotic cold.
Can all of you roll me a perception check, just real quick?
Yep,
Sure.
got you. One second.
Oh man.
I get scared every time you say roll a perception
Fuck.
Roll that.
Hey guys, I finally turned my lights on.
I can't see. Why?
check. Hey, we all did pretty
Yeah, it would
good
help if you
except for the
weren't
guy in
looking
chains.
towards a wall.
Good point.
That's a wall. You can find rain on it.
This
That's
is
so
a
rude.
wall.
It's a space suit.
Backstage.
I was Charmander for a long time. Question. Whenever someone hears, whenever you guys hear someone else typing, does it make you just want to start typing really fucking loud?
Yes.
I just think of the organ whenever it happens.
That's like I get it with Pix, and I get it with a couple others as well. It's like their mic is next to their keyboard, so you hear it. It's super clear, like every key press. So suddenly, I just really want to go.
And just to explain,
No problem.
only one of you got it that time. It was quite a high one.
Only one of them?
It's the fucking robot.
Babe,
Yeah,
are you
no,
looking
here.
at chat? At your stream chat?
Yes, yes I am.
I don't know what to do with this information.
Better say something. Jeez.
Or don't.
Oh god. We all gonna die.
Just.
So what's our next move?
Pix. I have a couple of questions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yay, heights!
Firstly, well, generally, which way were the tracks going?
The tracks are going this way.
Okay. And
The incident?
yeah. Okay.
What you saw was there.
Okay.
Interesting.
You don't know shit.
It was very
What are you guys doing?
going toward the. I vote going towards the footsteps.
Well, it's that or home for us.
We can't go home, remember?
Yeah, to be fair.
Yeah, let's go towards the footsteps.
Have
Sure, why
any
not?
other, we don't have any other choice because of the fact that
Our horses are being held hostage.
Drop it with your horse. You just said it was old and you're gonna make it into glue. Deal with it.
Yeah, she's very old.
You can show them the picture of your horse if you'd like. I can make it visible to them.
Oh, this ought to be good.
The only person who maybe would have seen it was Altair, but yeah, sure. Altair. I can describe it to them. Sure, show them.
If you would like. So who do you want me to show it to? Everyone?
Sure, yeah, just do everyone. Save some trouble.
Show me that horse.
It's fine. While he's discussing his horse that I care nothing about, I'm just gonna like do this,
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
and then just like
I thought that would be
peer down this way.
Yo, Omicrom, we're
Just gonna
going
peer
this
down here.
way?
Yeah, you're talking about a horse. I don't care.
You don't see it.
Okay.
What is
And I'm
going
just gonna
on,
come
my
back and join the group.
I believe
What's
he's
wrong with Metal Man?
taking up the rear.
Take you up the rear.
You're not my type.
Oh,
prefer
okay,
flesh
here's
and blood.
this. Turns to Omicron. Are you sure you even have the equipment?
Oh boy.
I just should look out Tinker's tool. Says I can make it.
He's just
If I
like
can make it. Oh my goodness.
slams on the floor.
It just extends. Like Autobots roll out.
At this,
You hear another
at
giant
this
piston
al-
slam, and
at
that's
this,
it.
at this, Altair just places his hand and forehead together and just walks in the direction of the track.
To be fair,
Alright.
you asked that question.
Sure.
So are the rest of you following and heading down these tracks?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I've got nothing else to follow.
I'm going to ask one of you to make a survival check to attempt to follow the tracks.
Well, Altair's in
But
lead,
one
right,
of you
so-
can also assist with this as well to give the advantage.
What would be the check?
Survival.
Survival.
I can make the roll thing also.
I wouldn't be assisting because I'm gonna be really distracted by stuff.
Is anyone assisting him with this?
Nope. I'm distracted
Wolfie?
by the deadly chickens.
Wolfie is. Alright, you can use advantage then. Two of you leading the way.
Oh wow, that was so much better.
60 and 9.
So you're following these tracks. You're still in this lightly hilly country. And it's mostly open fields. It's early afternoon now, so the sun is shining down on you. There's trees dotted along the landscape, but no significant forests. It's late spring.
How close is the tree line?
There's not really a tree line, there's just here and there a tree or two.
Okay.
And being late spring,
Instead 3 or 3.
late spring, so the ground is not as wet as you'd hope for being able to follow tracks, which makes it hard at times.
Mm-hmm.
And you go maybe half an hour before you seem to lose the trail.
I'm gonna.
No, I can just cast Thaumaturgy again. I'll ask
How's
the
that
orcs
gonna
where
help?
they are.
Welcome back, vampire.
Over here! Hello there! Oh,
wait,
can you
wait.
hear me now? During this entire walk, by the way, I'm just constantly checking behind me.
Okay.
So,
By the way.
okay. My brain hurts.
That's a mood.
Having come to the end of the tracks that you could find, you're in kind of a recess between hills.
Are we still able to see the town?
No. You probably could if you wandered back up one of the hills.
Okay.
But you
Yeah,
can't
I'm
currently
gonna
see
go
it.
up
I'm
like
gonna.
the next hill.
I would like to go ahead and make a perception check to see if this would be a good spot to camp for the night.
Wait, we were supposed to bring camp stuff? I left that on my horse.
Thank you
Don't
for the
worry.
spikes.
Altair
Don't worry, you can
at
bunk
this-
with
at
me.
him
I'm like,
saying this, Altair turns to him and says, "Well, you should have thought ahead about leaving your horse."
You motherfucker.
like nah. I'm just gonna turn around and go, don't worry, you can bunk with me, and by bunk with me, I mean use mine, because I don't sleep.
No, I'm pretty sure I have. Let's
We'll
see,
fight.
on my person
Fuck you then.
right now
Either
is
way,
a backpack.
would I make the perception check to see if it was a safe spot?
Yeah, you can have a look around. Ajay, you were headed up the next hill?
I was heading up a hill, yeah. Like, I'm assuming it's still daylight enough
Yeah,
to
it's still
scout the area.
afternoon. Like, it's early
Yeah,
afternoon still.
Yeah, so I'm gonna head up a hill. I'm just gonna scout out, have a look around, see if anything like maybe smoke from a camp or, you know, whatever the fuck's around.
Give me a perception check from you as well.
I don't
Looking
need fire
around,
rounds, there we go.
there's nothing particularly
Every time
that...
you say deception, I see deception and go to click it.
There's nothing that particularly stands out to you as a
Yay.
good camping site. It's open. If you have tents to cover you from rain, then that would be nice, but there's nothing that particularly lends itself to being a particularly appealing or notable
Is
campsite.
there a tree nearby?
We could just
there
camp
is
in
a
the
tree.
town.
I
We're
would
half
prefer to ask,
an hour away from the town.
why don't
Yeah.
we sleep in the town?
That's
There's
what.
deadly chickens in the town.
Then we'll kill the chickens.
Look, if we pick, are there any second-story houses in that town?
No.
Or a loft? I didn't look hard enough.
Barricade.
Look, if we go back to the town, maybe we sleep there. Maybe the people who say raided might come back. If not, we have at least a roof over our heads.
If they've been raided by orcs, they've been kidnapped to sell on the black market.
Well, there we go. 3 beds.
I got the bedroll.
I mean, for everybody but you, out there, I don't know if you sleep in beds. Do you like the comfiness of beds? Or are you like a hay kind of guy?
Hey.
Hey.
I knew if I did that, everyone else would.
Fuck it, I can't just not have myself do it. Hey!
Hey, go hey.
Hey!
Okay.
So I mean, for those of us who didn't bring bedrolls and stuff, maybe we go back to that town,
Oh.
maybe just in case, or
Altair grunts and chucks him his bed.
yeah, well, we can't change them.
Okay.
Sleeping nothing that won't hurt you.
So it's early afternoon and we're going back to the town, right?
Look, I was just gonna sleep in a tree anyway.
Where the horse is meant to be. Also, I'm still up on this hill, blind as a bat.
Thanks. Hi, Select Cube. Alright, so what have you decided you're doing? I got distracted. Thank you for the host.
I've decided my back hurts.
I'm checking on that heart in my bag again.
So you're still... Alright, you haven't gone back to town, okay. I was just clarifying where you were.
No,
I'm on
we're
a
still
hill.
we're still in the hollow.
You are, I'm on a hill.
Yeah, and you're blind as a bat. In which case, Altair yells at Omicron. You found anything, middleman?
Gonna point something out here, bats aren't blind.
Nothing
Technically, they have
particularly
very poor eyesight.
notable about the landscape to you.
Sweet.
There is a larger, kind of, the hills start to get larger the further you go on, which is blatantly obvious, even if you are useless at seeing anything. Can't miss that, but other than that.
Is that a challenge? Then yeah, I'm just gonna come back down to the group. What? Still a feather in my gear somewhere. What's the plan?
Camp here. Continue on.
Camp here. It's like 3 in the afternoon. Okay, camp. Bro, I get you got 6 limbs and stuff, but surely you ain't that tired yet.
Hi! The stream ends very shortly.
Never.
It's supposed to go for about another 10 minutes, and then we'll be winding up.
Normally it's winding down.
Well, in this case, it's winding up.
I just need the freaking chat right over there.
Are we winding up the section here now?
I'm waiting for you to decide what it is you're doing next.
Well, I'm gonna be sleeping in a tree.
It seems to be the plan that we're camping for fuck knows what reason.
We're about to end it. I don't think we need to. Well,
We don't need to.
You don't have to have a... Like, you guys don't have to be camping for the session to end. Just so
Yeah,
we're
it's
clear
just
on
a
that.
fucking
Right.
camping's a safe point, like.
Okay, then just like the Eater of Worlds
Dark
cutscene, I'm gonna
Souls.
jump.
some Dark Souls. Good risk.
yeah,
not
like-
fight.
I don't know, I didn't see anything up on those hills. Like, I don't know.
Okay.
If anyone's
So
got a
we-
plan, let's execute it because we have stupid amounts of time.
Okay. Me-
One thing I will say, the two of you that were particularly following the track, so Altair and Krovavyy, you did notice they were pretty much going in a straight line that you'd encountered. It's minor twists and turns, but
Mhm.
they seemed to be heading directly somewhere, as far as you
Okay.
could tell.
Altair turns to Krovavyy,
Yes.
probably because he was following the tracks as well. I guess would be heading towards the camp.
Yes, we shall go to. We need to go towards there and make sure we give them a honorable death.
I just plan to slaughter them. You speak fun.
Yes.
I plan to watch. They ain't a chicken, so I won't bother them.
I just want a plan.
I'm not chicken, so I don't intend to bother them.
I think Darian's gone mute again.
Levi was on mute.
Is Levi here?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind then.
So
Right,
what's the plan?
follow the direction of the tracks.
Follow tracks and
Alrighty. You continue in the
I-
direction you had been heading.
I'm gonna perception check for maybe a good tree, but I don't think that's gonna work.
You don't see any
Nope.
trees that particularly appeal to you.
He technically rolled better than I did.
Can you again pick somebody to do a survival check and decide who is assisting them, assuming you want to assist them?
hold on, let me. I think I can do a survival check this time.
I
Alright.
will assist him.
Cool.
Okay, so I'll get advantage.
Tree! That tree got like a nose that's pulling the finger.
What are we looking at?
Levi sent to Jeff.
Okay.
What the heck? I don't even see any of this.
It's in my stream.
Oh god.
I have 400,000 fucking sparks to use, so.
Fair enough.
might as
Fair
well
enough.
use them.
Sorry, you did make a survival. Yes, you continue, you continue heading, in the same way as you have been thus far. Oh, I really want to make that a thing. And after a while, you find yourself heading deeper into the hills, and the hills before where they'd just been kind of mild, kind of rolling, they get steeper, the crevices between them get deeper. And as evening is starting to fall, you find yourself surrounded by very large hills, and is that Wolfie's dog squeaking?
No, that would be mine.
Oh, it's your dog squeaking. Okay.
Sure, fuck ain't mine.
You find yourself walking down a valley between two large hills, as more and more trees seem to be cropping up around you, and the sky gets darker much earlier than you'd expect, as it gets kind of blocked behind the hill lines. Oh my lord. Can't take you guys seriously. Moving down this valley. So first question. 1, can you all roll with perception? And 2, are you attempting to stealth at all?
Yes. Yes,
Nope.
yes, yes.
If you're attempting to stealth, please give me a stealth roll.
What else we give you? A perception check?
Mm-hmm.
And then we're giving you a stealth roll too.
If your character is attempting to be stealthy about this, keep in mind you've
How
been
the fuck
traveling
Could I
pretty
be
much
stealthy?
all
Let's have a look.
afternoon.
Yeah, not bad.
Why not? We're gonna try and be stealthy, even though I'm half.
You're half horse like full machine. Yeah, I'm blind still.
Ooh.
Okay. Apparently, I'm a really up.
Alright, how were your perceptions as well?
How can how
I'm blind.
He hold
Yeah,
that
sure.
claim.
I'll stealth
3.
as well.
I
There
forgot
you
to
go.
turn my lights
Well-
on again.
Okay.
I mean, I wasn't stealthing to be honest, so.
Alright, so moving forward, Krovavyy, you're kind of leading the way on this, and you suddenly notice a movement in one of the trees, and hold up your hand, getting the others to stop. As you look at it for a bit longer, you realize that there is somebody or something perched in a tree, keeping watch of the valley ahead of you.
I would like to see how wide is the tree.
That tree is
Um,
still wide.
The trees have been getting, like, there's more and more of them, and they're bigger and stouter than they were out on the plains. It's a large tree. It's nothing kind of astoundingly large, but it's a big tree. Sturdy.
Okay.
So,
But this is where we're going to end the session. You can decide what you want to do next one.
alright.
Bum bum bum.
Where is my dungeon book? Alright. That sounds great.
So, yeah.
Darwin.
Session 1. Dunsies.
that was fun.
I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope
Very
stream enjoyed
scary
it.
chicken track.
So who are you guys again?
You just delete it.
Oh boy.
And now it's Monday.
Alright.
Alright, stream. I'm going to be winding us down here, unless any of you guys have anything you particularly want to say before I do.
Nah, I'm gonna close everything, shut down this computer.
Yay.
I
Hope you have fun out, and we hope to see you back again next time.
Next D&D session will be again the same time next week.
Well, hopefully on time next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully on time next week.
The stream
Hopefully
started
on time
only
next
like
week.
20 minutes late, 15 minutes late. It's just we didn't start playing.